Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you could take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers, and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night back from New York Comic Con. Woo! I know. Look at all of us. Every single one of us right now are like, fuck, man, I wish I was asleep right now, dude.
Bro. I think I'm like, my legs are still like yelling at me, man, for all the walks we did. But
my legs were like, we're actually not that big, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey, pun on my own name. Waka. Yeah, no, but I'll tell you what, my Apple Watch was fucking proud of me.
Yeah,
It was like, it was like you have done everything more than usual this last 5 days. Like literally, like the walking. I came back like tired, but it actually felt like I should probably walk more. Like I was spry. I had today, so obviously shipping a lot of stuff. I was getting towards the end of my Geminis. I went down to meet our Gemini guy. Shout out Dig Dug. And yeah, filled up my mom's little SUV and borrowed the car like a and so I did that today and did a bunch of work. Got my friend to help with me, and I was like, hey man, I think I got a little cardio. I should probably keep this up. Walking with backpacks and suitcases through the rain and wind and everything like that, back and forth. But yeah, thanks for the hotel recommendation, Sean. It was perfect, I think. You know, location can't really be any closer. I don't think there really were any closer. And
no, I mean,
like us too.
Yeah. I mean, if you're on that street there, I think there's one basically the same distance, but on like 36th or whatever, 37th. Sure. So they're there, but like where that one works with what we're doing, it was like the best.
Yeah, so easy in and out. You know, and even a couple times I had to run to the con and back. Like I didn't. There was something going on. And I left a couple books in John's booth.
You got any blind bags, you see?
How you doing, brother?
So I had to go back and forth to John's booth, and it was easy, you know? Not easy, but you walk fast. It was cool.
What's up, guys?
What up?
Great night last night, everybody. What an event.
Bro.
I know.
Dude, we're all tired, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I slept for 1 fucking hour, dude, and go to work, dude. I said, if I go back to bed, I ain't waking up.
Hey, you made it to work?
Yeah.
How many coffees did you drink today?
Actually, none. A couple of monsters, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's high octane day, dude.
Taking it straight to the vein, monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I honestly, I had a monster tanker right before my show, about three something. I didn't even get the regular can, dude. I got the twist off. A white monster that's about this big.
Yeah,
that's right.
I like to shotgun. I like to shotgun Red Bulls every so often, you know, just to get the heart ticking.
Oh, 100%. I'll do that in the lobby. The lady, one time we're at a hotel, and she goes, "It's like the 8-ounce Red Bulls, dude. That's 2 gulps."
Oh, dude, those are 1 sip.
Yeah, and then it's like I definitely don't take a break. 2 gulps maybe, but I don't take a break. Yeah. And I go there, and the lady's like, "Do you want a bag?" And I'm all, "That works." Throw it away. You don't taste that great. I get sugar free. It's being healthy. It's called all about being healthy. Just taking Red Bulls to the dome with less sugar. So
hey, the more chemically it tastes, the better I know it's working.
Oh, absolutely, dude. No, I mean, Monster's like 2nd grade cocaine. You know, Red Bull's like the first grade, and then there's like Rockstar's like crack. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It
I
all
like
tastes different,
C4
dude.
if you want to feel like you're methed out.
Oh, nice. I'll have to keep that. I like to feel that way sometimes.
But they taste good too, which is the greatest part. They have like
C4 is
candy
good?
flavors. Yeah, like they
Does it have
taste like
creatine
candy.
or something in it?
It's for workout shit or whatever. But
Let's
it has
do
like way more caffeine than like Red Bull or any of those other energy
Yeah.
drinks.
So this,
So
this
oh
show's
yeah, the
sideways.
watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Watermelon.
Yeah, that one's really
Red
good.
Bull has a watermelon. Kitty drinks those.
Oh,
Dude, I gotta tell
Hawaiian
you,
Punch.
Sugar-free watermelon too.
Hey, Brian.
Yo. Oh
You
yeah,
said- you
Critters.
said
Yeah,
it's
that's a tough
Critters-
book.
Yeah, but look.
Oh, it has a Usagi.
Early Usagi. Yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
talk about Usagi in the market report tonight. All right, I want to talk before we get into anything else. We got to break down New York Comic Con, you guys, because we had a blast out there. I seriously got to say that New York Comic Con
Got another
is
one.
no doubt up there in competition for number one. The only thing that New York doesn't have that it just can't compete with is the gas lamp district. It's just the way it is.
Hey!
But New York Comic Con it's a real deal. The con floor is way better than New York in my opinion. I was very impressed with the Javits Center. It was really fucking good shit. And there were some moments where it was like quintessential New York moment, like walking in the gas lamp district in the middle of the night looking for a bar to eat at while it's raining. And you know what I mean? Like, or not in the gas lamp, in Hell's Kitchen while it's raining in New York, in Hell's Kitchen. It looks like you're fucking in Daredevil, dude. Like the videos I was taking, you see all the beautiful colors in the videos. The area around the New York Comic Con, really nice. Midtown, right? Midtown Manhattan, really nice. People were very talkative, very kind. A lot of people wanted to talk and just shoot the shit. We saw a lot of you guys out there. I talked to so many fans of the show. It was unreal.
Did you ride a subway?
No, fuck no. Stayed away from that, dude. Stayed away
Really?
from that.
It's
That's
not
too much time.
It's not as bad as everyone.
I didn't spend any time not hanging out with the homies, dude. And I was a little bummed that I missed, like, I really wanted to go to Rangers game, but I had really good time. Even on the con floor, I had a good time hanging with friends. Outside the con, I had a good time hanging with friends. It was an excellent trip for me. And the first time being out in New York was fantastic. I do wish I would have had more time out there. I wish I'd have been able to like stay out there like an extra 3 or 4 days, and then while after the con, be able to go check everything out. That would be key. But it's fucking expensive to stay out there, man.
Yeah, dog. You ended up.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, don't forget to tell these guys you saw a New York sunrise.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
You guys did the all nighter.
But you
Yeah.
got to experience the city that never sleeps, huh?
Bro.
It's the best.
Oh yeah.
The
Nice.
first night was great. The first night was great. I got there late Wednesday, and I think we went to, where did we go Wednesday? We were out with you, Clutch, and Dave and Leg, and we went somewhere Scallywags, and we met up with Lobos, Sean, Hell Destroyer, Mike the Greek. There was a bunch of people there. Drew. Yeah. It was
Nice.
a really good first night. We had a great time that night. Went to the con the next day. The con is a blur in my mind because I slept in most of the days. But these guys were working their asses off, so I'll let them tell you about the con. But I will say the con.
Are we live?
Yeah,
Are
we're
we
live,
live?
brother.
Yeah, dude, we're rocking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So John Ramirez, Heroes Reborn Comics, class act, man, absolute class act. One of the people that I am glad to have met through doing this right here, what we're doing. and I'm glad that he is a part of our crew. I'm glad that he's a friend. He's a real class act. I didn't get to, you guys got to hang out with him in Alabama. It was he did a lot.
And
I would
Tennessee for us diehard.
Yeah. Yeah. I would get to the con. I would go hang out with John for like 20 minutes. I'd sit down and I'd get up and walk away, and I would be gone for like 2, 3, 4 hours. And I'd end up coming back towards the end of the show, sitting down, hanging out with them. Hey, how'd it go today? Da, 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 da. But he had a great booth. He did very well. He said it was an excellent con for him. I saw a lot of content creators, which was nice. And then the second night, I think that was Thursday night. We went to the eBay Live thing, I think. Was that the eBay Live party?
Yeah.
That was the best party that I've heard of. I'll be honest. Like we went Lunar Party, meh. Like what everybody said, the Marvel Party, meh. Like everything, whatever, dude. I mean, it was a cool bar. It's an open bar. Nice place, you know. Really nice place. An open bar. It's not like they chose some dive bar. I don't know how they chose it, but it was nice.
Shout out to Dave Marino who set that thing up.
To who?
David Marino.
All right, nice. Thank you, David. Yeah, great.
It was great.
It was great.
I got an invite to that, I think. I was like kind of like, no, I can't be at
I saw we saw Chris Rojas there, who's in the chat right now. Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. He says, "Guys, nice seeing Brian McClay and Big Leg." We saw it. We hung out with him, talked to him for a while at the eBay event. It was a great event. Open bar. There was food, and then guess what, you guys? Mighty motherfucking Mel V shows up.
Oh man!
Oh, I saw the pictures with him. I was like, kind of like, I don't even recognize that guy.
Reunited, and
bro, I gotta show you some of these guys, some of the things.
That was so fun to see Mel.
He was looking fancy with those designer glasses and all that. I mean, because I know he's been getting big into fashion and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was such a good night, dude. This is when Mel showed up.
These pictures.
By the way, we're at this event.
For pictures. I don't know who has this, but apparently Brian. But
so there was this at this event. Everybody, at least 4 people are like, "Hey, introduce me to Big Clutch. Introduce me to Big Clutch. Clutch is the man over here, brother." And he's not even in this picture. So I think the reason he's not is because he's talking with bigwigs right now.
I would have just say, go up and
maybe he took this picture.
I was like, I would just say, go up to him, talk to him. Like, why are you scared?
No, I was just saying, you know what I mean? He's not in the picture. But yeah, you were tired, bro. You spent the whole day at the con.
It was, yeah, dude. It was a long day.
Yeah.
I mean, that day was, Thursday was, you know, that first day we're all trying to crank on, get as many signatures out of the way as we can. Yeah, it was bananas. And I was also like, I had done the eBay Live the night before with all the Transformers packs. So, and then I'm also like, I'm still a little congested from the show too. So yeah, it was a rough one in that way, in that regard, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. This was the bar. I can't flip it right now, so turn your head. But that was pretty dope. Really nice bar. And yeah, we spent a lot of time there hanging out, and it was great to see Mel. First time meeting Mel in person.
Yeah, well, free drinks in Manhattan, you tend to stay a little longer. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
It's awesome going to the cons with these guys because they're easy to find in the crowd. I just look up. I'm like, oh, there's a giant.
Yeah, dude.
I told everybody that my whole life. I said, hey, if we get lost, you got to find me. I won't
look up.
Yeah.
Look up.
So we hung out all night with Mel. Mel tried to convince us to go to some Colombian bar. I told him, nope, I'm not going to no Colombian bars with you. I know what happens with you at Colombian bars.
I wouldn't go either night.
I'm going to get in trouble.
You to Queens.
I'm going to get in trouble. I don't want to do it. He tried to, he asked me probably 10 times. So, but we had a lot of good talks. We spent a lot of time shooting the shit. It was a good time. And then so Friday we go to the con. Con's great. Same day as every day. I go hang out with John for a little bit. No, sorry. Yeah. I go hang out with John for a little bit. You know, go walk around, talk to people, and when it's closing, I'm go back. But we had a really good hotel too. And again, shout out to Clutch for, you know, that's a punk rock point. If I ever fucking needed to give one, that's a great one to give one for, because that hotel was money. It was close. It was a block and a half away. It had a beautiful little bodega attached, like right down the street, that had everything you need. It had
that bodega is so clutch.
Yeah.
Man. It's pardon the pun, but
Did you have to show him your ass?
Huh? What?
Like in Half Baked? The bodega?
No.
Okay, never.
There's also the other cool thing too. The fucking Oreo, the bodega cat.
Yes. Yeah, that was
They had
cool.
a cat, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went out. We were out with Mel most of that night. We went back. We went to the con on Friday. Friday was great, and then Friday night, Leg had a big sale, and by the way, Leg and Clutch are just running around the con the whole time, doing stuff like meeting up with artists, getting artists to sign and sketch stuff. You know, they're just constantly cruising. So every once in a while during the con, I would just call one of them and be like, "Where are you at?" And I'd go meet up with them for a little bit. You know what I mean? Spend a little bit of time, see who they're talking to. And it's great because you're just walking around and then you meet other people that they're talking to who you know. So I got to kind of see and say what's up to a lot of people at the con. It was a lot of fun. Friday night, Leg has a sale. It's a big sale. What time did you start it at, Leg?
Okay. It was scheduled 8:15. It was probably at least 8:40 before we got going. Shout out to John. Frosty Mug was on there. So eBay actually contacted me for Den of Geek. They're doing some sort of partnership, and I guess they had some people going. So I didn't have a stage show. I didn't have an artist with me. So I didn't have a stage or push show at New York. So Den of Geek was getting together with them, and so they asked me to do a show. And so they hadn't gotten back to me. So I saw John. He had the guy's phone number. It's because the contact was going back to eBay and not to Den of Geek. So the guy at eBay just sent me an email and never responded. And then so I got a hold of Den of Geek, honestly, they got a hold of me. And they're calling me. So I talked to the guy and I was like, yeah, it sounds cool. He's like, we got a production studio and everything like that. That was cool. It's hard to see. If you watch the show, I couldn't even completely tell exactly what he was doing. But the guys, he had the camera set up. He had where it was sitting here. He'd have me over here. He'd go back and forth. So I didn't even really realize that he was doing it. But I thought that I was moving the thing wrong. But like if I have an autograph, he'd be zooming in on the autographs. So I had some good autographs by then. I brought some nice stuff. Will Jack and Clayton Crane, I think Delato by then. And then we did the exquisite corpses and Transformers on there as well. I was on just over an hour. He was like, yeah, your last one, you can go as long as you want. And I was just like, they're not going to let me go as long as I want. So it was like an hour and something. And I'm like, they've got trains to catch. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It did, like, let's say that the show went really well. The best part for sure is the second Transformers bag. I hit the Rock the Lynn sketch, right?
It's a great sketch.
And I'm losing it. So it's actually a cooler video. I haven't screen capped it or anything. I don't know. I might be able to find it and put it up or something like that. But it was kind of cooler in that, like, there's an audience for it, because in a con, maybe Brian's in the room or John's in the room or something like that. Or it's an artist stream, maybe Clutch or I with somebody else. But so when that ran, there's like 6 people over here, and they see my freak out because I know I've got a sketch, right? And I pull this thing, and I lose it, and I'm kind of feeling like like, what do you do like when you hit this stuff? That's the biggest one in any of these packs that I've hit. And so that was great. And so it was kind of cool because they actually had this production team sort of filming it to make it even like cooler moment. All I posted was a screenshot of it. I haven't pulled it yet. I posted stuff on there. Brian, you're great. Thank you about posting videos. And asking me to collaborate on those. So that's mostly, I'm sure you guys can tell, but a lot of that is Brian's handiwork. If you only see me in the video, that's me asking him to collaborate. There's not very many of those.
No, I
So,
tell him he doesn't ask me. I tell him, make sure you collab with me, man.
Well, that is true. He did that. So we did with the Den of Geek. And so I had a good time. They were honestly really cool people, nice to work with. I'm hoping I talked to them personally, but I kind of went with, hey, if we're continuing this, kind of got this, I kind of got a crew, and the crew's way cooler than me just running eBay stuff. So they just saw a little bit of different style of an eBay sale and things that I was offering. They had their guy that was going to be a wingman, and honestly, it would have been cool to do it, but I'm just not used to doing it like with the stranger. And I saw John doing it with them ahead of me, and it was a good show. And I'm like, it's not what I'm used to just running how I run. So we kind of decided I was just going to do what I do. And so great team over there at Den of Geek. I'm going to thank them very much for having me over there. I got some cool pictures in front of their eBay thing that I did not post yet. And even though it was only an hour, the sale was definitely a success. And that's, hitting the big book was,
so here's,
but I mean, come on, the guy got one of the best sketches out there for
That sketch is one of my favorites too.
For $155.
Did you take a picture of it for Instagram? Because I don't see it on your Instagram. You need to take a picture of that.
I think
and put
it was on
Instagram.
my story.
Because here's the crazy thing: the whole time, at least once a day, maybe once a meal, we would meet up with Clutch and we would go eat. And Clutch is, and all of us are watching the sales, and Clutch will be watching a sale and be like, "Oh, they just pulled this. Check this out." Because if you guys don't know, the Transformers packs went on sale during New York Comic Con. Clutch had a sale from New York Comic Con. All these people had sales from New York Comic Con. It was crazy. There was a banner at New York Comic Con that had a dude holding, like, I think one of the packs, if I'm not mistaken, or something to where you saw the Pete Carroll logo.
Oh yeah, and as you walked into the show, yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. There was a lot of talk about the packs, and we're eating at some place, we're chilling, and Clutch is watching a show, and I think it was PCB Hobby. It was this show right here. And we're watching, and all of a sudden, let me pull this up because this is kind of crazy. Yeah. This happens.
I was watching Big Kern was on. Chris is a good buddy and stuff, and so I was like walking the show.
Oh my! No way! No freaking way, dude!
Who signed that?
He's the one-on-one Bill Sienkiewicz, dude. The painting.
The 9.6. Get out of here.
No freaking way, dude.
GL,
you just hit the... Dude, no freaking way, bro.
Yeah, you got
the
ticket. Whoa.
Oh!
Lucky. Damn.
Dude. Woo. Bro, this is the mega hit.
Yeah.
One of one. Where's Clutch at? Holy shit.
It was funny because Clutch is watching it, dude, which was super dope, dude. We just happened to be watching.
This happened when we were walking to the eBay Live event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
We were with Rabbit and with Drew and with Kevin and whatever, and I had this on because I Chris, Kern and those guys are buds and stuff. So I was watching. Now I'm flipping back and forth between other sellers and stuff. And dude, it happened to be, and I was I saw him, he slid it open and he quickly shut it. And I was like, oh shit, he got something. So I flipped on the record on the phone to get it fast. So it's it cut off a big chunk of it at the beginning, and at the end it got cut off too. But it was really cool to see, man. He was fun.
This was us walking to the event, and there's you know what I mean? That's New York. Right. It was great. So shout out to Rabbit Comics. This was right before what we were talking about. You know what I mean? Minutes before it happened. So that eBay Live party was great. But so that was fun, right? So Leg has his sale. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna see what's going on. We heard that it was Sienna's from Bad Idea's birthday that night. So I said, okay, I'm going to go see what they're up to. So I reach out to Sienna and Dinesh and the Bad Idea crew, Mike Hansen. Shout out to Mike Hansen. And I met up with them, went to this cool Cuban bar. ate dinner with them, celebrated Sienna's birthday, which was a lot of fun. There's people that I recognize in the industry that are doing things well that I like their style and I like how they do them and who they are. Sienna's one of them. She's a cool cat. So it was fun hanging out there. Leg met up with us later that night. It was a lot of fun. We got to hang. Mike Hansen's one of the real deals in this game. He's doing such a good job with snikt.com. If you guys haven't seen it, it's snikdt.com. It's a new original art website that is for anybody that's into original art. You can post your stuff. He does like top 10, what are the top 10 things that you sold, and all kinds of cool things of original comic art. It's really cool. And he's a class act. So we got to hang out with him all night, and then Mel V showed up again, and that turned into, as Clutch was saying, me, Leg, and Dinesh watching the sun come up in New York, trying to find a ride home in the middle of Manhattan, and it was a really cool night. And so shout out to all those guys that made that happen. That was a lot of fun. The crazy thing is, Leg gets up the next fucking morning and goes to the con. I slept till I don't know. Dennis was calling me 4 times. Hey, I got somebody here that needs to see you. You need to get here right now. Dennis, I'm sleeping, bro. He called me again. Bro, you're sleeping. We came out here for this fucking con and you're sleeping. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like this is me. So shout out to all you guys that got up. I know Leg was probably hurting that morning, man. Big time.
I just hope one day someone that pulls a golden ticket starts singing the Willy Wonka song. He's got a golden ticket.
I found the video, Brian. If you go to 20 minutes.
All right, hold on. This is great. This is good shit.
So it's a little production. I don't go quite as wild. I say dude incessantly, but I kind of already do.
Is this the Rocha Lynn?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So hit about 20 minutes in there.
Okay.
Or you go right at 20 if you want.
Oh, look at that. Here we go.
Wait, go a little. There you go.
Oh, that's dope, bro. Look how cool that looks.
I'm trying to keep it on screen for you guys. It's not like I have open package.
Did I say trying to keep it on screen? I don't know that you can see all of me.
You're so used to using your phone.
Seriously.
Slide that through, I hope.
That's awesome.
All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what
this is
got.
Great production value, man. Holy shit.
It's so awesome.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, dude. So all right, dude. So this is all right, man. So this cool, Pete Carroll, whoop-de-doo.
Pete Carroll,
all right,
cool. Foil.
All right, what else you got? Cool, Godtail, cool.
Yeah.
Shut up, dude. On the second pack, are you kidding me, dude? We got the Rock the Lynn right here. Oh. Absolutely amazing. Dude, one of a kind art, 101 sketch by Rock the Lynn, dude. Rocked it on the second bag, dude.
That's
oh my gosh,
fire,
Jospo. You
$155 I got paid for that. Not bad.
Wow.
I think it's that cover is so good.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It costs way more than $155. I think it's I think that was a $750 sketch. So yeah.
Oh, so it was 175. No,
so also he kept winning. He kept winning, right? And he kept winning with my hits and like with all through the weekend and stuff. And he's been a customer. Not for a long time, but will come in and buy stuff when he wants it. So I'm like, all right. And I almost want to be like, I don't know how you're gonna top it, man. Like you ever you already hit the 1,000 on the Wheel of Fortune in Vegas. You might as well just take a walk.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't blame him for bidding. But yeah, I've had some good luck on some bags. That's the best sketch that I've hit. It's actually, I don't think I've ever hit another one. I didn't have one for Battle Beast. And so, I got nice hits. I got autographs and stuff. But yeah, to get one, there's only 40 something sketch. So glad to have this bad boy in there. And then, yeah, I did have some crazy exquisite corpses hits. I got the packs of Exquisite Corpses, man.
Hey,
I
Clutch.
got 30 Exquisite Corpses packs. I've now hit 5 150s.
What's in the Exquisite Corpses packs?
I hit back to back today. So listen to this. So shout out to James from Hive last night. So his
was great to
Spears
see
packs
James
were hot,
too.
right? So his Spears packs were hot. He's opened them in a row, and some of these are layered. Okay, so they are. And so James he's hitting like this. So his bids are going up, and he's like, "Love you guys. I'm gonna go open the other 10 myself." He's not lying to anybody. It doesn't matter. He bought them. They're his pack.
If I'm getting bangers, I'm getting them myself.
Yeah, I hit bangers. And he did. And so I'm sitting like this today. My maybe alive today. So I had 30. I qualified. I got 30 Exquisite Corpses packs, and I opened a handful or more there.
What issue was it for? Was it for a certain issue?
I don't know.
I think there were issue ones. I think.
Let me see. I think it is for ones. They don't have.
I need to go to cover prices.
So I'm sitting there today. So Yeezy's in there, and so I told one of the 1 in 50s, right? And then I'm like, okay, I've got them sitting here. I shipped some home, and I carried some home. They were actually perfectly the way those bags are that you could fold them around the corners without damaging the books.
Give to them,
to keep books in the there's a lot of space in there to keep books in there. And so I'm like, all right. So I was like, all right, guys, and the other ones are coming home from New York. I'm like, you guys should bid on these. I just hit another 1 out of 50. I'm telling you, they're like $80-something. Then the next one, another one, the same one, the Inhyuk Lee. I hit 2 of the Inhyuk Lee out of 50s today, back to back. Or back-to-back bags. And my bags aren't in order. They're in 3 different boxes. Some are on a plane. I mixed them up. They're not in any order. So I had 1 pack left that is sitting here. I ended the show. I was like, F this. Bro. How about another 1 out of 50 for myself?
Dude, that's like your
and the one that I wanted so bad, that at 150 limited. I hit 2 golds of this today.
back to back
golds of this Inhyuk Lee cover. But I mean, I got the silver 1 in 50 for my 1 in 150 for myself, so I can't really complain. And this beauty right here, and I'm like, I'm hitting God packs on these, so I'm gonna see what's up. I don't know if I want to keep selling them for $80.
Or just rip them yourself.
What's in them, dude.
Yeah, those are so good. The Inhyuk Lee, like, I think honestly, my favorite is the just the Virgin. The cardstock Virgin one, because it's got the pink comes off so much fucking cooler.
Oh, dude, 100%. Both of those.
So good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do think that the white and pink do look the best.
Yeah.
For sure. But like limited to 150, I'm pretty excited. Plus, like I end up selling all my packs, so I don't get any of the books. Like that's just kind of how it works. The Battle Beast, Transformers, these things. Yeezy got a nice little sick tick hit from those bags today. So was that numbered to 50?
Yeah, I'm chasing after that flops out of those packs.
Trying to get that flops, huh? I don't blame you. That's what I'd be chasing too.
So Clutch, if you still have a bag for me, I'm still down.
Well, actually, I think we may have been gifted something from the homie Greg Hopkins.
Oh, shout out to
hell yeah.
By the way, let's talk about that real quick.
Greg from Boom called me over one day. He's like, "Hey, Clutch, I got some for the guys," and so he gave me a stack of books. Sadly, they're still in my luggage, and I haven't had the time to take them out. But we've got books from Greg, and I do believe
I still have my dirty laundry from tour, so I understand.
We need to talk about this.
Yeah, that Berserker's tight.
Yeah, this is one of the craziest things. So, big shout out to Greg Hopkins from Boom. Again, another one of the people that I really respect in this industry. I think that he has his finger on the pulse.
He's a nice guy, man.
Yeah, like no other person. I think he has his finger on the pulse of what people want, and so. We bullshitted with him. We talked to him. We stopped by. Me and Lake stopped by and said hello to him. We met Igor over there. I met Alex Alex Ray from Reed Pop over there. And Greg was great. And Greg came out and hung out with us one night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That was a lot of fun. But Greg has been he listens to what people out there like and want, and he really showed that off this con. Of course, he hit it with the flop stuff. This Berserker is amazing. And then
it makes his job easy. He listens to what the people want.
Yep, the Frizen.
So he doesn't have to. So he doesn't have to hear complaints. I mean, it's not a bad business move.
That's cool.
Did they have the Bleeding Tides at New York Comic Con?
Yeah, this is John Jiang, I believe.
Oh wow.
That was the ash can. There's a bunch of colorways.
Oh, those are from their box or something like that.
So
yeah, it was like a mystery box or whatever, right?
Limited to 550. Sveta Shubina. He had Sveta's books.
I bought those. I only bought 3 of those like a dumbass.
Dude, so he had the Sveta books. When you walked up to the Boom booth, the Sveta books were behind him on display. Yeah. So a lot of people talk about this. He's still
coming on tonight, right?
Yeah. Adam's gonna come hang out with us. We got something special for you guys tonight.
What?
All the Sveta fans, hang out. I don't even know if the Sveta fans know.
Is that in our thing tonight?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact,
keep on saying his name and he appears, right?
He appears.
What?
Yeah.
Board Inc.
Hey, what's up, bro? Mama!
What up, brother?
Adam, how you doing, bro?
You're on mute.
You're on mute, bro.
You're on mute.
Set up your
Adam!
shit. We'll give him a second to set up his stuff. So this book, Sveta did 500, limited to 550. Everybody was talking about him, which was great.
Only 550. Only bought 3.
Oh yeah, bro. Great, bro. Look at this Frizen.
That's great.
Oh, that's a sick Frizen.
That's going to be around for a long time. That's going to be whenever we get down like Halloween and stuff like that. That's going to be
yeah.
All right, Adam. I see your lips moving, but I still can't hear you.
Yeah, check.
You guys still can't hear me?
No, we can. There we go.
All right.
How you doing, brother? All right, hold on. We're going to go over all the Boom books because we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special Sveta drop, and Adam is going to hang out with us while we talk about this part of the New York Comic Con because the Boom booth was full of Sveta goodies. But this Frizen right here is fucking gorgeous, and I want one of these. This is beautiful. Look at the color on that Frizen. Bro.
It's a glow in the dark.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Will Shrike.
Wow.
There's a Will Shrike version or variant.
Dude, that's cool.
Oh, so they did where so Boom did certain variants on certain days where they released it, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
The other Sveta Shubina variant, limited to 550, Spot UV. Which is cool.
Yeah. Did any of you guys get to pick those up? I still haven't seen them yet. We haven't got our copies.
I got that. I don't know about Spot UV. It's like a paper cover.
Yeah, the gold portion of the cross thing that she's holding is Spot UV. It's really cool.
Oh,
it's very subtle, but it pops.
Oh.
Yeah. Boom has done such an amazing job. Their con setup was excellent. Their booth was really, really good. Here's another Flops book. This was limited to 750.
Oh, that's a cool homage to the underwear book.
And Giant Size X-Men also, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Giant Size X-Men.
Oh, I was thinking of the underwear Power Rangers because
Dan Quintana. It's a great Something's Killing the Children. There's a lot of really good Something's Killing the Children books. I mean, a lot. So,
my bank account.
Yeah, right. Really good stuff.
There was also one that was exclusive to the. If you bought you had to buy the 5-pack, the box, and you got like the Peach Momoko sketch version.
Bro,
I think
we're gonna talk about that in the market report. Yeah, I got that in the market report.
130. That's what Aaron. Is that what you just pulled?
Yeah, I just pulled that with you.
It's in this box sitting next to me somewhere.
Nice.
All right, look at this. Flops Comics, they did this badass corner box. We're going to talk about that. This is glow in the dark, limited to 100. That's amazing. This Flops was, all these Flops books are great.
Oh, I like that cover the most. The one with the green splatter in the back.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, but the colors pop on the other one too as well. But just that trade for this, it's so different.
Great concept, man.
Yeah,
it's just so different than all the other covers too.
Yeah, here's the Momoko.
That was the one that came with the box, right?
Yep.
Right. What's that? What's the price?
Limited to 120.21.
Really
282.
Oh wow!
I got
Just by
what's in
itself.
here. So
Signed by Jimmy T.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's cool.
Mark Spears just joined the chat. He says, "Anything new happened in comics today?"
Nothing new I heard of.
Yeah.
So
You
Mark
just made us stay up all night. That's it. And we had a great time doing it. That was a great show last night. So real big shout out to Boom Studios. I mean, Greg, like, thank you, man. That was fucking fun. A lot of fun. And he did a really good job. He hung out with us Saturday night, I believe. We went out Saturday night. I think we went out with Saturday night. We hung out with KRS Comics, Greg from Boom. Shout out to Davis Ryder. Davis Ryder came and hung out that night. Shout out to Tom and Davis. We saw Tom and Davis. That was great. I saw a lot of great content creators. Shout out to, I even saw Jim Mint walk around and went and said what's up to Jim Mint.
Let me tell you, Jim Mint's content that he put out on the Artist Alley and then the showroom was bar none elite.
Yep.
And I hit up Jim and I said, like, you did such a fantastic job, and like when you take it to another level like that, it just improves the experience that the hobby goer like sees that, and then their ass is at the next con. Like that only helps the hobby when you put out like live here at New York Comic Con and you do it well. I mean, it resonates. And I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, I agree, bro. He had just gotten there when I saw him. He was walking the con, and I had seen him. I had just left John's booth, and I saw him and his buddy who he was hanging with. And dude, he was great. I stopped him. I said, "What's up?" And he said, "How's it going?" You know, really good dude. Said he watches the channel. I told him I love his stuff. The stuff he does with his wife Fee, the morning content, really, really good. So shout out to him. But the con was amazing. A lot of people were stopping us and saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and so one of the things that they talked about incessantly was, "Where's Adam and where's Sveta's booth?" Incessantly, it was crazy, bro. And
I believe
it. Yeah, dude, it was nuts. It was the one thing that everybody that stopped to us talked about. And it felt really, really good. I can't wait until one of these cons when she's able to be there, because it'd be a game changer. Shout out to Patrick at Happy Comics. Me and Leg stopped by and said hello to him, and he was a good dude, gracious. He said the con was going well for him. He had a lot of great books. I think Leg picked up a really rare metal variant of the Cherry book, which was, I'm surprised they still had them. So. Did he say if they sold out or not?
No, I didn't get any extra. I was trying to get more from Larry. I bought some OG cherries that I've had for a long time. I saw Larry's gonna be there, so I got a bunch of his, and so I had Larry sign them all. So unfortunately, I had to ship a chunk of stuff home, so I can't show them. But I got the Adam Hughes cherry. I got Adam to sign it on the Pixels, and got Larry to sign it as well. And then awesome. Dan Parent did a cherry book. I never thought I'd see Dan Parent nipples, but hey, I got them to double sign. I got him and Larry to sign that as well. Did not find Souza Micah to sign that along with Larry. Honestly, I didn't have him sign this Sveta.
Phrase I never thought I would hear on this podcast.
Yeah.
Dan Parent nipples.
Well, he drew them. They weren't his own, but
yeah, I know.
I know.
He did a Dave Stevens, I think, right?
Huh?
He did a Dave Stevens homage, I believe.
I think
the two girls in the car.
Yeah.
No, it's like chick just standing there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's there. It's a Dan Parent. And no, not only that. What's his? Stuart Sager. So I went over. There's kind of an empty, and I was going, and I just met him, and I had him sign. I brought some stuff for him to sign, and so I'm standing there, and I'm going through my box, and I knew I had the one box for Dan. Or after that was signed, I wanted Dan to sign it. I knew where he was at over there, but there's like sort of a zoo, so I didn't want to. I wanted to just carry the book in my hand, so rather than like stop and go through your shit to get the book out. And he goes, "Hey, dude, is that a Dan Parent cherry like that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is, man. I'm going over there." And he just signed my books, and I'm like, "All right." He's like, "All right, yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, didn't think we'd see the Dan Parent nipples, so let's go over there."
Shout out Dan Parent, bro.
And P-Boy too. I want to shout out to the new website that's going on. Give me 1 second, and I keep forgetting the name.
Adam, you had something very interesting that kind of happened at the con because shout out to everybody that was lucky enough to get these on the pre-sale. Because what's going on with this? Because this was a very interesting situation in the world of comics. You guys, nothing ever goes right. It just doesn't.
No.
You always have to be ready for it not to go right because something is going to happen. Either, they're going to need extra time. Something's not going to make it through shipping. Nothing ever goes right. And this is kind of something that happened with this amazing New York Comic Con variant from Sveta for Pinapocalypse. What happened with this?
Long story short, you actually can attest to this. The books were printed in Arizona, and during the time they were printed and supposed to ship was during monsoon season.
Yep.
And the gentleman that was to ship the books out just didn't feel comfortable doing it because of how wet the area was, and wasn't able to get them out safely in time. And that's just the unfortunate. It's Mother Nature. What are we supposed to do about that?
Yep.
So.
Yep.
We had the option of sending them out, and they would probably have gotten there, maybe Saturday. And I just did not want to risk that. I didn't want to risk, something going wrong and then not having any books for you guys. So I had them just ship them directly to me, and we did all the sales online. We staggered it. We tried to make it during times that you guys would not be at the con, to try to make it as accessible and just fair as possible. We put limits on the books this time, limits on the orders, just to make sure everyone had a chance.
Yeah.
They still, sold like crazy. The medals
Hell
and the
yeah.
foils were gone in seconds. But we did what we could. We tried to make it as fair as we could. We were really, not happy they weren't there, but at least, we did have the cherry books there, and Patrick was able to take care of that for us.
It was great.
So that was at least something.
So this is the crazy thing. Shout out to everybody that watches the channel. We had a lot of people that were reaching out to me because, as any time that you would post something, I would post it, and people would say, "Hey, thanks so much. I was able to finally get one." Maybe they didn't get one on the pre-sale. Now they were able to get one on your site. So, SvetaShubinaArt.com, is that right?
Just SvetaShubina.com.
SvetaShubina.com. So that's where you guys could have got these. But listen, you guys, we got something special to talk about tonight because, we were gonna bring this up earlier, but we thought maybe it's nice to wait till after New York Comic Con. But there is a new book that is going to be out.
One more.
God.
Yeah.
So this is our last convention exclusive of the year.
Hey, what's y'all's problem, dude?
We'll
damn
take it easy.
Jesus,
Take it easy on you after this. This is our last one. We felt that Baltimore needed some love. It's a great convention. It's a comics, heavy
hot
convention.
in this room, dude.
And
Mama.
so we're going back to Cleaver County. The new relaunch is happening again. The first issue's already happened on Kickstarter, and Sveta has committed to finish the series out for Garrett Gunn.
Oh.
And we wanted to give some love to the book and do a variant for this show and do some special stuff with it too. We're doing our first acetate cover, as you can see right there.
Are we still allowed to trade these from Garrett Gunn?
Yeah, you can ask him, man. You gotta ask Garrett. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Garrett Gunn thing. Because I got the I ended up with a Bad Girl medal that way, like a long time, like 2 years ago at least. Yeah, so I traded a coin and he gave me that. So
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got I actually have them here. These are ready to go. We just worked on them all day today, actually processing them. All the acetates and the foils and the metals are all numbered on the covers. They all have their numbers. If you're ordering a foil set, you'll get the matching numbers in the foil set, and then the acetate and the metal are just singles, obviously. But I can show you actually what the acetate looks like.
Yeah, we got to see what the acetate looks like because this is great. I'm a big fan of acetates, always have been. I remember back in the day in the 90s when these were hitting big time. Wizard did a great job with their acetate covers.
This is definitely a good test for us. We want to kind of see how it would work. We will absolutely do more. For this one, we just did the windowsill as far as the acetate. Opens up. You can see some more shadow characters of a cat there and a plant. So it's but they came out great. They came out really good.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Great job.
Oh, that's sick.
The back cover too actually has a little.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see the back cover because that is cool too.
We did the
Baltimore Comic Con. That's sick, bro. Look how good that Shubina looks. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, these came out great. The foils came out great on these too. I was excited with those. They had a really nice look to them. Nice foil.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Wow. That's beautiful.
And again, these are all numbered.
Damn, bro.
So the foils will come in sets. You'll get the trade and the virgin matching.
Beautiful. So who's the printer on these?
The printer, I believe these are Ready Comics.
Ready.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ready's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a pretty good job, man. I was impressed.
So you guys, you know how we do it over here. We love
likes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We've been dropping links all month, all last month to these great books. For you guys that hang out with us on live shows, we can't thank you enough. Thank you to everybody that said hello to us in New York. This is great stuff. So where can we go and get these books right now, Adam?
SvetaShubina.com. You can go there right now. The paper is up, and I'm starting to make the other ones active right now for you guys.
So SvetaShubina.com, you guys. SvetaShubina.com. Mods, if you can please just put that link in the chat. I love you guys for what you do. That way people can just click this link and head there. SvetaShubina.com. The good girl art of Sveta Shubina. You guys know we love her art over here. And this is another great pickup. Look at these, you guys. Here we go. Curse of Cleaver County, #1, Baltimore Comic Con variant exclusive set. Dropping links.
Last set of the year.
Last one of the year, and this is the thing because, like you said, you don't want to get crazy and just totally flood the market of your stuff, and it's nice that you're giving people a chance to collect these books. People have become fans. They're buying everything, creating collections. So, and that's similar to many artists that we love around here, like this guy who's in the chat who says, someone just pulled an Unholy Grail. I just got an email. Mark, you're going to have to let us know. Keep us updated. But that's what we love about Sveta also is that she's got this fan base. We are still getting emails and shares of the Harley Quinn Elvira book that we did. Every time I look at my IG, it's like 1,000 new shares on this thing or 1,000 new likes. I mean, she's crazy, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah. It's good. I get the same thing. Yeah, I get people still asking, do we have them? Can we get them? That cover was just amazing.
Yeah, bro. It was fun.
All right. I think everything's done.
So
I have a question. Did you let us get access to the pinup Apocalypse book, New York Comic Con books before the show as well?
Yes.
You were on.
Okay. No, so I bought it. I bought it. I bought it online, and I bought it during the con too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
But it was funny. So I had messaged Sveta, and then I was like, yeah, I'm on tour with my band and stuff, blah blah blah. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm in a band." I was like, "You're in a band?" I was
Yeah.
like, "What
Oh,
instrument?"
man.
I was like, "What instrument do you play?" And then I found out she's a drummer. So I was
She's
like
a
super
drummer.
impressed by that.
Wow,
And so
I
bro,
didn't
that's
know.
crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
didn't
her
know that was
demos.
information that I was allowed to talk about. Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, you gotta watch E, dude. You throw down the Riz on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm excited because like I was like, yeah, just let me know when you have like a demo or whatever. Like I was like, I
Oh,
want to
man,
hear it.
I've heard
Yeah.
it. I've heard the whole record. Yeah.
You heard the whole record?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Is it
have,
good?
dude, and it's good. It's really good. Like it'll shock you. Like
yeah.
it'll anger you at how talented she is. You know, it's
that's
just like
awesome.
just stop. You know,
Well, and then
like
here's
save some for the rest
okay.
of us.
So I haven't heard it yet, but she said she's only been playing drums for like 2 years or something
Yeah,
like that.
dude.
And
It's
then I was
crazy.
like, when I heard that, I was like, that's crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I'm pretty excited to see like how she grows as an artist, like not only in the comic scene, but like in the
Yep.
music world too as well. Because like she was telling me the genres of music that it was going to be, was supposed to imitate, and then I was just like, kind of like, I was like, oh, that sounds sick.
It was
So
good, man. I actually just listened to it on the
Look
way
at that
home from LA
Leia, dude.
Comic-Con, or from
you got
Santa
Clayton
Monica
Crane
Blues.
Riz.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Oh, that's up right now. What is that? A print?
Yeah.
That's a print. Yeah.
Me's got
Did,
to have it.
Ula.
Me's got to have it now.
Oh, all the Halloween prints right now too are freaking
Oh,
sick.
Yeah,
bro.
those are all new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Leg, I got to show you what you missed out on in LA when you're doing your sale with Andrew.
Right.
Remember he brought in that big whiteboard, this one right here,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to do something on it.
Yeah.
This is what he did. This is what he did on it. It's not a Monster Palooza.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
No.
He sent it to me.
Oh my god,
Did he?
dude.
God.
Hold that shit.
You
Hold
see it?
that. Oh my
He
god.
sent it to me.
bro.
Oh, wow.
I was like, hey man, maybe you can still do something like that for me. I was like,
Right.
okay. He did collab. I don't know if you guys, I know we saw some of the pictures on
Oh,
here.
That is
okay,
so
yeah.
beautiful.
He did ask me to
dude.
collab, which was nice. I
Exactly.
made sure to do his best picture I can. That's incredible, dude.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, he
I
did
mean,
this in,
honestly,
like-
if we had, I know he does them fast, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm trying to do the
Yeah.
comic stuff. I would have had to ask
this
you how to
was
ship. I would have had
this
to
was
have
like
you ship that
15
thing.
minutes, man.
That is crazy, dude. He's
That
so
is
good.
bananas.
He's
Adam,
so good.
Do you have any of these, Adam? Because I gotta get one of these if you have one. You gotta hold them for me.
I do, sir.
Well, me too. Then
I
we sold
you
all the
guys
ones
should
Andy
see-
brought.
I wish I would have. I wish I would have. Actually, do I have a picture? If I have a picture of the one he did at L.A. or at
He
Son of
did one
Monster.
for Jimmy the Human.
Yes.
Oh,
he
shout out
did.
to
Yeah,
Jimmy the
there's another-
Human. Yeah, he's great.
did another
Yes,
one.
so
Yeah.
Jimmy got this book, like a similar style
Yeah.
remark. I don't remember exactly what he
I'll-
got, but I saw his page.
I'll have to send
He gives
you
us a shout
the
out.
picture. There's another one that he did, and actually I have another one that I have. I, of course, the books that I had ordered to have him do didn't show up until we were already at the show, so I didn't have those available. But I have more to send him. But yeah, I do have a Zombie Tramp that's complete. That Brian is. Oh my God, it's the best one so far. It's been sent out to CGC already.
Wow.
So I have a buddy at Son of Monster Palooza who's a CGC guy, and he took everything that Andy did, and it's already off to get graded and capsules and everything.
How was Monster Palooza?
Yeah,
It was all right. It was. I mean, I love that show. Monster Palooza, Son of Monster Palooza. Monster Palooza is one of our best shows, period, as far as like finances and all that kind of stuff. Son of Monster Palooza is the smaller show, still a good show, still a quality show. They're just fun, dude. They're just like it. There isn't. They're top 3 shows every year for us, just as far as like just having enjoying the people, the atmosphere. The customers are better than any other customers. There's just a different vibe at those type of shows. It's a lot of fun. I love it.
Would you call it a graveyard smash?
A graveyard smash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's dope.
No, that's great.
Yeah, dude. I was blown away by his talent. It was really cool to see, him out here and him doing what he was doing. It was cool, man.
Yeah,
So-
it was a lot of fun. I was happy to do another show with him. I didn't know we were gonna get to. That was a nice little bonus to be able to have Son of Monster. He and his wife and we finally got to go out to dinner and catch up and just talk about the future, talk about future projects, things that Andy and I are doing, things that Andy, Sveta, and I are doing, and next year's going to be crazy. I mean,
Well,
it's just good stuff.
it's going to be a great year, an amazing year. So we can't wait. And
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on it. You guys already know. I mean, you're not sleeping on it. Supposedly everything's sold out. Adam, where can people get this? Yeah, where can people get this for Baltimore Comic Con? This new variant.
So Baltimore, they're going to be. We have Patrick again at Happy Comics. It's going to be booth number 308, and the books will be there. I sent them out yesterday, 2-day delivery. They should be there tomorrow at his hotel. Everything's ready to go. So yeah, booth 308. He's also has some of the cherry left. He has both cherry left and metal even that he's going to be bringing. He brought some extras. So there'll be cherry Sveta books. There'll be this book there. And he's got 250 of the Mark Spears blind bags that he'll have on hand as well.
That's what we're talking about. I mean, the first Holy Grail has been found. Go score yourself some blind bags and take a shot at the Holy Grail. They're out there. I mean, big shout out to Patrick at Happy Comics. It was really nice to meet him and say hello to him. I hope he had a really good con, and I hope Baltimore goes well for him as well. He's been putting out some really good stuff. Those cherry books have been killing, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. He's been a big help to us too, guys. Like he's our East Coast guy, as we like to call him now, and he definitely bailed us out of New York to have the cherry books there for you guys, and these books there as well at Baltimore. So please consider him part of the Sveta family. He's a good dude.
Amen.
For sure.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
So that's what we're talking about, you guys. Congratulations to everybody that got a book tonight. For those of you guys that weren't going to be able to be at Baltimore, we all wish we could be there. It's just so close after New York. So congratulations to everybody that's going to be out there. I hope you guys have a good time. And that's the last variant of the year, right?
That's it, guys. Yeah, you can rest your wallets after tonight and after this weekend. So we'll leave you alone. We promise.
Thank you.
We appreciate all the support.
Yes.
Until next year. Next year, you guys are screwed. 100%.
Yes. Yeah, trust me. Yeah.
So start saving your money now after this purchase.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, brother. Have a good night. We'll talk to you after the show, bro.
Thanks,
I
Adam.
appreciate you guys. Thank
Thanks,
you.
dude.
Later, you guys. Adam from Comic Boards Inc., you guys, is one of the real ones. Shout out to Sveta Shubina. I mean, continuing to do just great things. So she's going to be, her and Andrew, they have a future. Let's just say that. And, I mean, comics is their side gigs. So it is what it is. All right, back to New York Comic Con, because I do want to talk about, there was something that was crazy that happened, and I think it was Saturday. Was the eBay Live thing on Saturday, Clutch, that almost went down?
Friday.
Was that Friday? Okay, so we got to talk about
Friday.
this.
Yeah.
So Vault Comics has Big Rig going on, okay?
Yeah.
And supposedly Post Malone's at New York Comic Con. And we hear through the ether that there's a chance that Post Malone is going to be on eBay Live. And next thing we know, we hear that, hey, it's a good chance. And here's what time it's going to happen. And who's it going to happen with? It's going to happen with Big Clutch. And you guys, I met up with, shout out to Dave's Collection, who's in the chat. I met up with Dave. We were walking around the con. We first hear about it. We're like, okay, we talk to a few people. Okay, be over there. Me and Dave walk over to the eBay booth about the time when it's supposed to happen. Leg comes over, meets us there, and ANZ Comics is on stage with Lozano, Alexander Lozano, who is a character and a half, bro.
Killing it.
Lozano, I wish I would have met him because he seems like a cool cat. It was really cool. eBay Live had a great setup, by the way. It was really cool. They had their trailer in-house. They built a little thing around it with these big, huge video boards. They had these really nice seats that people could sit in, almost like a little area that you could, like bleachers, wooden bleachers. And so me, Dave, and Leg pull up a set of bleachers just sitting there. And you could feel this energy. All of a sudden, all the eBay Live employees, every single one of them is out in the little area. They're all got their cameras out. They're getting ready. the buzz. You could see people. No, it was like I have never felt that at any type of con I've been at. Just this buzz, and it felt really, really cool, like it was about to happen. And all the eBay Live guys, I remember telling Leg, I was like, Leg, look, they're all fucking chattering to each other. You see like all the eBay Live employees, like the big wigs, like talking, like, you know, everybody with all the producers. They got this big, huge producer setup, which was dope as hell. I got video of all this, you guys. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put eBay on blast because this was actually. I know Clutch is bummed out about it, and people are bummed out about it, but it was really cool to watch. It felt really fun. And at the last second, we see Clutch go like this. He's standing there. Clutch goes.
Yeah.
And from what we understood, because we could see everybody talking about it, from what we understood, Post Malone's security team didn't feel comfortable bringing him out on the con floor to walk to and from the eBay booth because they felt that the crowd would rush him and they wouldn't be able to go anywhere safe. Which, you know, you don't have to say or not, Clutch, but did that seem like that was the reason that fell through?
Yeah. So like all week up until this point, like we were talking about it, the day before, the day of, like there was calls in meetings with, you know, New York Comic Con security, post security detail, all that stuff, you know, and then literally that morning, it's like, hey, it's on, you know, it's happening. And it's like, I'm freaking out. Like I got just trying to get my head wrapped around. I'd already done the show with Jeff Staple in the morning. I was like, hey, I got to get wrapped around for this. You know, I'm going to do a 2-hour block going from, you know, Post Malone into Bill Sienkiewicz. Like, this is going to be insane. But I was like, I'm like, it's like a 20% chance. I'm like, just knowing, having dealt with like, you know, celebrities before, it's so hard to get them to pull the stuff, you know, just to get wrangled and stuff, and knowing how, you know, conventions are and stuff. And there's the guys. But we ended up, there's Slap Me Harder and One Hit Comics. But we ended up getting a call probably about, it was funny. We had a call like at like 2 saying, hey, it's off. 3 o'clock said, hey, we're on. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then it was like 4:45, 4:50. And they're like, hey, post team says absolutely not happening. Sorry, guys. And I was like, oh man. And that's like, at that point, when you're so close to the time, you're like, you know, it's off. And then, you know, I gave you guys like the little like kill. And, you know, and it's funny too, because like it felt weird. Like that area was packed. Like at no other point in the weekend was that eBay Live area just packed, because it was not just like people in line for stuff. It was like people were in the seats, they were hanging out around it. Like everyone, you could see just people just loitering, you know, standing ready to go. And it was a bummer, but you know, of course we never actually said that he was going to be there, but everyone, you know, word kind of got out. We'd even heard the security team when you walk in through the metal detectors earlier talking about, hey, like Post Malone, we're going to get into the eBay booth, blah, blah. Like we heard them mention that when we came in earlier in the day. So it had been in the mix, but they got him over to the vault booth for his walkthrough. And by the way, if you guys weren't there and you didn't see the pictures, they had a gigantic, like
big rig
kind of road warrior semi truck built, and it was on the show floor. It looked awesome. It was done to such a detail that like the spikes that they had on the side of it were actual metal, and the guys were like, we actually know it needed to not be metal, but they made it metal, so they had to like put barricades around it so people couldn't get close enough. It was really intense. But Post went over there, I think it did like a half an hour signing. There was like freaking state troopers. They had them all decked out and stuff. They did a really good job. The guys from Vault killed it. He signed a bunch of stuff for people, signed some stuff. They apologized and gave me a couple signed books, which was really cool, which happened to be Pete Carroll variants, because they hit up Pete,
sick, bro.
Like 3 weeks ago, like literally 3 weeks ago. They're like, hey Pete, do you think you can turn around a cover ASAP? Pete was sick at the time. He's like, I'll do it for you guys, and cranked it out. So it was really cool to get that. I'll be mailing one of those to Pete. but then like they went and did their panel, and the panel was apparently awesome. I was talking to Adrian and Damien, and they actually, Michael Bay sent them a video from like wherever he's editing, sent a video to them to play at the beginning of the panel. He got it like 3 minutes before the panel started, so they had to like quickly send it over to the tech guy to play it and stuff. And so, because Michael Bay is like attached to the movie and stuff, so it was really, really cool. There's that truck in the background. That thing is massive. So awesome for that team to be able to have like a really big presence. I think this was probably one of the, I mean, funny how this year was like the most talked about things on the show floor were the hip hop artists and the musicians. Like,
yeah, we got to talk about that.
Then,
yeah,
I was gonna say, man, like there's another really big chitter chatter about the stuff there. So it was great, man.
So for those of you guys that don't know,
real quick, Clutch, don't lie to us. You really just wanted to talk magic with Post
Oh,
Malone,
dude,
right?
Honestly, God, I spent probably an hour during the day looking to see if I can find a booth that maybe had some of the magic cards, and I couldn't find them anywhere. And I was kind of bummed that I didn't think
packs or whatever,
bring them in advance. But yeah, I was looking for the post exclusives.
So
I don't blame you though, dude. Like, you know what I mean? You get your
get him to
shot.
sign a card.
I had a stack of like 30 books ready to go if he showed up and just like, hey, bro. So, and they gave us some of those like those big rig trucks. They had like the toy trucks and stuff that said big rig on there. So we had those. Cool. Like we were gonna be giving out shit to the crowd and stuff. It was gonna be a really fun time, but just knowing that we would have only had like 10 minutes with them, we would have tried to do as much as we can. But
I would have goaltended everything, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah. Huh?
I would have goaltended everything you were throwing out there, dude.
Sorry, yeah, you guys were right there too.
I'm over there getting bored, dude. I'll be like, sorry, Brian.
It was so awesome to like walk up there and see you guys all sitting there, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And the crew's here. Then I was like, oh, that text just my heart sank, and I was like, that's a bummer. But those guys, shout out to the Vault team for thinking about me, and shout out to my buddy Tim Daniel, who did a ton of work on the Transformers packs and works with my buddy Dave Andry on books. And, he was the one who put me in touch with Vault. And we came up, this idea was pitched like 6 months ago. We talked about having, Post come through and do an eBay Live with me. So it's been in the works for a very long time. Johnny, by the way, Johnny LJ, have Post sign the Optimus Prime in big rig form. That would be amazing. That's an amazing crossover.
Wow.
Did you see Mark's comment?
Yeah,
the first Unholy Grail.
First Unholy Grail found in Salem.
Wow, that's amazing. Hell yeah.
In Salem.
Yeah.
In
Send
Salem,
us an email, Mark, if they've sent pictures of like them holding it and stuff. That'd be cool. You brought up the hip hop part of this con because this was a big deal. Shout out to the Whatnot crew because they killed it. Their setup was amazing. We'll talk about it in a second, but they had the Marvel book that shout out to Sanford Green. Sanford Green did the art on with Nas, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, De La Soul, was Slick Rick in it? I didn't know if Slick Rick was in it. I know he was there, but there was a lot of these hip hop artists there. They went to the this is Nas at the Whatnot booth. Shout out to Jack DeMeo for these picks, by the way. That was the first place that I hit when I walked into the con. There's Gary V. And look at how great this setup is.
Yeah, they had a really cool setup.
It was really good job. And that was a big part of the con that I noticed. Live selling platforms are doing such a great job in this sphere, in the comics world. eBay, Whatnot, now Walmart's getting involved. Like, they're doing a great job. So this is the Whatnot booth. You can see they had different areas set up for different people to do sales. You walk through the whole booth. It was like different, layouts, and it was just really, really good. Some of the books that were given away at that panel on 8 p.m. on Friday night, the Marvel panel, are selling for ridiculous amounts. They're signed by all those people. So it was really amazing to see. The stuff that Whatnot put on. We're going to talk about those in the market report here in a second, but yeah, man.
Oh, and then real quick, anyone in the chat that's saying that they've never heard of Post Malone, that's a lie. If you've seen Into the Spider-Verse, you've heard Post Malone.
Yes. Yep. Post Malone's one. He's we say that Mark Spears is one of us. I think Post Malone's one of us too. He started out as a streamer. He moved to California to stream with his buddies who were in the streaming world. That's how he got into, creating music. His dad worked for the Dallas Cowboys, so that's a big deal. He is into our collecting world, our hobby, and all that type of stuff. And he's obviously into Magic the Gathering. He's a creator in our comics world, and he puts out great music. And he's a cool cat. So I thought it would have been amazing to see that. And talk about hip hop legends, all the hip hop artists that were there. I want one of those books signed by all of them. And we'll talk about that here in a second. As a matter of fact, let's get into it real quick because we do have the market report for tonight. But bottom line is, New York Comic Con was amazing. It was really great. I don't want to miss it, even though it was expensive. I don't want to miss it. And it's up there with San Diego, where I'm going to do my best to make it out there every year. And it felt really good. It was a memory, and that's the reason I go to these cons, is because they're create memories with great friends doing fun things. That's important, and that's what we can do at these cons. You know what I mean? So thank you to everybody that hung out with us.
What you call it? I think I got a new friend, bro. Hit me up, dude.
We got to talk about that too, because that's a very big deal. So for those of you guys,
and it's not even a joke, is the best part.
Yes.
By far the best part.
This is awesome.
So Unreal. Clutch, you got to tell this story, because this is probably one of the coolest stories of the con. Before we show the video, I'm going to let Clutch. Yeah.
So I ended up, Todd McFarlane did an eBay live with the Den of Geek guys, and they were so fast to get him out of there because there was a bunch of lurkers and stuff. And shout out to Shannon from McFarlane for being able to get him through, which is crazy. Even though she got body checked by a guy my size trying to get a baseball signed. But one of the guys at the eBay booth had one of the Magic cards, the Arachnid Genesis, which is the one of his iconic Spidey cover, and it's just super cool. But he wanted to get it signed because he has the matching CDC book, and so he wasn't able to do it. And I said, "Hey man, let me do a favor." And I hooked up Joe. Joe gave me his card. I went downstairs, met Shannon and Todd in his line to get it signed, and it was super cool. Todd, we talked for a little bit and just caught up. And then as I was leaving, Jason Campbell was had the table next to Todd, and he was signing. I shouted hi to Marilyn, his manager, and she waved at me, and then Scott looked over and said, "Oh, hey, what's up, Clutch?" And I was like, "Hey, dude, what's going on?" And he's like, "Where's Hood? Where's my biggest fan?" And I was like, I stopped for a second. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, would you say that on camera?" And I whipped up my phone so fast. I don't think I pulled it out as fast ever. And I was like, he's like, "Sure." And so I recorded this quick little video.
Hood, where are you, man? Where are you? Where's my biggest fan? No, you're breaking my heart, man. Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Are you?
And when he first said it to me too, he's like, "Yeah, man, Hood he loves that mama." And I was like, "This is insane." And it was like a moment. I was just like, this is really surreal in our little world of just because we joke about these things, and it's like, no, man, Scott remembers. Like Hood makes an impact on these guys, man. You're a fucking legend.
That's
bro.
legit. And I remember back old school Facebook CBSI days when a lot of people. So I really think that some of the forums there brought some of the artists to the forefront, but old school dudes, but started to make their ratio variants more. I mean, Campbell for sure. Adam Hughes, Gabriel Delato. I'm being honest. Us on the Variant Wednesday chase made them more. And I remember JSC being on the Facebook on random stuff. He'd comment on his own anything about him, he'd be in the comments, his legitimate thing.
Yeah, he knows.
So you know what I mean?
Yep.
And and honestly, I don't think there's been too much negative publicity about the dude. He's always seemed cool.
Yeah.
The 2-3 times he's congenial enough whenever I talk to him, and not that that's saying much, but like that and his covers being good, hasn't got too much flack. So that doesn't surprise me that he knows who Red Hood is, because Red Hood's even cooler, dude. So there you go.
Here's the crazier part. So I shared out like Clutch's video as a story, tagged Hood in it to make sure that he would see it, tagged Clutch and J. Scott Campbell in it as well. J. Scott Campbell responded to my story like just like a laugh emoji or whatever. I was just like, he took the time out of his day to respond to my like random post. I was like, that's crazy. I want to hear Joe's reaction.
I was asleep, right? I was asleep, and I never had my phone on silent. So I pick up my phone and I got like all this, and I saw Yee, and I go, that's strange. And I hit, or I can't remember if it was IG or a text message. He goes, Hood, check your IG right now. Like,
I text
Clutch, did you see your IG? So I hit it, and like I'm trying to focus, right? And I had told my wife to wake me up in an hour. She let me sleep forever, like, bro. And then I look at it, and it's J. Scott Campbell. He goes, Hood. And I was like, I thought I was dreaming, bro. I'm serious, dude.
You were, bro. Don't worry
then,
about it,
like, you know how good AI is, dude? Like, have you seen AI? I said, these guys have taken it to another level. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to get these guys, because they're hitting. Like, bro, and then I played it back. I go, that's fucking Campbell.
That's so
like,
funny.
And then so I take it to Larissa, and I go, hey babe, check it out. It's J. Scott Campbell. Like look at that. She looks at him. So what about Mark? It's like, hey, you know what I mean? I was like, but it's Campbell.
See, Clutch and I figured it out.
I want both.
Right? Oh wait, no, we figured it out for you. Okay, so Mark is your best friend, and you're J. Scott Campbell's biggest fan. That's all it is.
Yep.
There's a difference. You know, you talk to Mark like almost daily, right?
See, Mark says
J.
that's
Scott
right.
Campbell,
He says that's right in the chat. Mark saying it. Hell yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, there shouldn't be any fights.
Yeah,
over
unless
Hood's
I'm
attention.
riding in a car with the Campbell family. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So Spears is your best friend.
Spears' family is
and
pretty
then
cool as shit.
I
you
think
know?
there's only one way to figure this out. I think we need Campbell and Spears in an octagon.
Hey, bro. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. What if Red Hood and Clutch and all of us get them two to do a collab together, bro?
Ooh,
dude.
Ooh, a draw off, as Mark says.
Well, I did toss out to Mr. Spears. I sent him, and I'm like, hey, you should do an homage of a certain cover, and we'll see if it comes together someday.
Yeah,
which would be
Mama Monsters.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, Mama Monster.
Mama Monsters.
Mama Monsters.
Like, give me some time to work on that.
All right, let's get into the market report really
look,
quick.
You know, like, I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, you guys, like, just something like that is like, I didn't get a chance to go to NYCC. I would love to, but something like that, dude, like, just, I mean, like, getting, I don't know if Cam, like, I feel like Clutch is the mastermind on anything. He could make Jesus Christ tell me hello, bro. So like, I just it is so cool, being
part,
connected with you guys, because you guys are the shit. You know what I mean?
Well, we think that of you, brother.
You already know.
Yeah,
we
love you,
bro.
But I went into the con the next morning, and I didn't see Sean that night. And then so I come in, and it's before the con opens. I'm wheeling things through. I'm got to get something over to our friends. And he's like, hey, did you see that? And I was like, hey, he's like, I can't believe he just came out and said that. I'm like, wait, you didn't get him to say that? And he's like, well, I got him to say that after he said that.
Real dude.
He's like, I had him like repeat it, but he really said, I was like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, it was.
No offense to you, Joe.
Hey,
of course. Right?
If you're
but
watching Campbell,
look at that. It's on the mic.
He honestly, you're gonna, dude. I'm sure that actually resonates with him. You think he's not going to notice his own sig? It's really big when he puts it on things. So, like, I'm sure he can resonate, right? Hey, Scott, you get what you pay for. I like
Yeah.
it. Nice and big on all my books.
Mama.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get into the market
Like,
report real
bro.
quick. We'll knock this out.
We'll talk later, Sean.
And then we'll talk a night. All right. A couple of New York Comic Con things. We're going to be talking about New York Comic Con prices over the next couple of weeks. Shout out to Cover Price. They did a great job covering all the variants. There's a couple of things here and there. First, this blew me away. I've never heard of this series. Infamous from DC Comics, 6-issue series, 2011. Sounds like a PlayStation game or something.
Yep.
$180 for a 6-issue set. So those video game books, they're selling.
There was a lot of damages, dude.
Yeah.
Well, especially
to get all the set together, like in near mint was pretty impossible.
Well, anytime that video game title like relaunches a new game, right? That's like whatever the most popular game was / comic, all that
Dude,
stuff. Like
Call of Duty comics are on fire. I almost pulled a couple of those out of the market report. Those Ghost Modern Warfare Ghost comics are on fire again. A bunch of sales on those.
Because the Black Ops 7 is about to release in November again, and it's the continuation story from Black Ops 3 or 4 or whatever, in the future, the advanced warfare stuff. So that's probably why a lot of those books are popping up again.
Hell yeah. Here's one of those flops books, $200 for the corner box variants. I mean, great cover, gorgeous. These are two of the Whatnot books that were at the con, these foil variants, the DC Todd McFarlane bundle, set selling for $100 on those ones, which not too shabby. The Hello Halloween Boom Jenny Frism, which I got to get one of these. These are gorgeous. I was there. I didn't get one. I should have got one. $100 secondary market. The next one is the panel for the Marvel panel, I believe. J. Scott Campbell, Mary Jane cover. Did you see that hood? Pretty good, right? $150.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that made it to the Hot 10.
Okay.
I think. Or
By
was
the way,
it almost it?
great job on the Hot 10, Yee. Congratulations. Great job, brother. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Something is Killing the Children, the Gilded, Andrew K. Curry. Andrew K. Curry is great. We're going to get him on the show at some point. Just really cool artist, high school art teacher. Sounds like a cool dude. His Gilded books are continuing to destroy secondary market sales. $500 for the NYCC one. This was cool. Incredible Hulk 377, a 9.6. This book is so hard to get in high grade. $1,000. John had one of these raw at his booth. I don't know if he sold it or not, but these books are so rare and high grade, and they're such a cool book. Notice them anywhere you see them. Speaking of Usagi, another Albedo number 2 sold, a 6.0 with white pages, $3,100 for a 6.0.
I just need to bite the bullet and buy this book already.
I know,
because
right?
like every year, like the grades keep on getting lower and the prices keep on going up, and so I just need to pick a amount I'm willing to spend on it, and then just pull the trigger and buy it because it just keeps on getting. I mean, I get the story too that like half the print runs is destroyed in the warehouse fire and all that, but still, like, yeah.
We talked about Matt Baker on the Hot 10 not too long ago again. The 7 Seas 1.0 for 7 Seas Comics number 4, the classic Matt Baker cover, sold for $3,600 for a 1.0. Tough book. Cartoons number 14, the first Grimm, and what was that comic called? Grimm and what was that cartoon?
Grimm and Mandy, or
the Emily, Grimm and Emily, or Grimm and something. But that book sold for $153 raw. So newsstand for that book. That's a tough book.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Thank you. Shout out to Nimesh. Nimesh was a great. We saw him at the con. We're going to talk about him before we end the show. I got some pictures I want to show. He says, "Have an extra Frizzin', I will send you one." Thank you, Nimesh. I'll trade you for the. I didn't get a chance to give you the Beyond Wednesday signed Gromit, so I still have that. I'll trade you for that book. I'll send it in your Whatnot package.
Oh, that's cool, Brian.
Yeah. So this WCW, these old school Marvel WCW books in high grade, they sell for a lot, man. And this is the Steiner Brothers.
Big bad booty daddy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let's do some
Hell
math.
yeah.
Steiner math.
Hell
Did you hear about the AEW panel?
No.
So there's an AEW panel at NYCC. I was gonna ask one of y'all to go for my brother to try to get a comic, but then he's like, "Oh, if you have to ask someone to go to a panel, don't worry about it." But I started seeing videos of it afterwards, and one of the wrestlers came out of the audience and then slammed something on someone's head.
That was Darby Allin attacked John Moxley, I believe.
There you go.
They got a match at Wrestle Dream this weekend, by the way. What up?
There we go.
Shout out to Brody King, the homie.
Yeah. So there you go. There's the insider information there. But I saw the video clip and I was like, oh, let me send this to my brother because he was like, oh, that was awesome. I'm like, I don't know what I just sent you, but okay.
That's great. And then this book I've never seen. This is a Silver Age DC book, showcase number 68, The Maniacs. $550 for this 9.8. I felt like that was a good deal on a 1967 Silver Age DC book with that great checkerboard pattern at the top of those showcase books. I love that back in those old school.
I wonder
DC
what
books.
the pop count on the 98,
right?
dude.
The Maniacs, and that
on a
looks
Silver Age.
Yeah, that looks cool. All right, more NYCC. I wish I would have scored one of these. The Absolute Batman number 13, Felix Comics, Catwoman exclusives. They did such a great job with these. What do they call these again? They call these something.
Schematics or whatever.
Schematic, schematic or something like that, or
design page.
Design variant.
So
So
that remark though.
Yeah, and good remark on it. But all these are selling. All these are selling for $300 plus. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like people asking for them. I skipped it, but then they want me to run it at $1. They aren't gonna actually pay for it, so whatever.
So here's the Marvel panel craziness. The Mass Appeal book. Legend has it number 1. Nas, De La Soul, Ghostface Killer, signed by all of them. There's tons of these books. You'll see the black and white ones are selling for a ton. Yeah, there's no way you could get into those. You could get.
I sent you the link for the colored one, right?
There was a link to buy the colored versions. Shout out to Heroes Reborn with the $4.99 super chat. But the panel books and the ones signed by them, they're selling for $900 to $1,500. So,
but the black and white one, that was the limited to 1,000 as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does the panel one look like? Is that different?
I think it's I can't remember what the panel one. I think the panel one they just gave these out, right? But they signed, didn't they?
What is that? Just a print? What is that?
It's the cover. Legend has it.
It is the cover, but
yeah,
it looks like it's like original art. You know,
it's the black and white.
Okay,
it's the black. Yeah, there's a black and white comic that's of this book.
Okay,
I'm guessing that's not signed. That was limited to 1,000, and then they just took a chunk out of there and got them all to sign it and handed out the panel.
That's
what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
And then Magic. Remember the Magic the Gathering ones from last year, the Wolverine and the Storm. Well, it's kind of cool. They did this one this year. I didn't see these. Did you see these, Clutch?
No, I did not. They had where's it? The Magic thing that I ended up getting was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle promo card.
Oh yeah, where
nice.
if you got a piece of pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
I got one of those at the show, but
I think this comic was
panel thing, right?
Or pop up or something like that, wasn't it? Like I think it might have been similar to like the event that we went to, Brian, for the where it was like at the Hard Rock or it was somewhere like outside the con. But I could be wrong. I mean, I wasn't there.
Sinister Titan says the signed black and whites were going for around $300 to $400 during the Whatnot stream. So, yeah.
Oh, crazy!
Great
the buy-in
job,
for the
Whatnot.
website was like $50, I think.
I wanted one of these so bad, bro. I if I see a signed one that's dropped in price a little bit, I'm gonna snag it. I would love to get one signed. That's a cool in Sanford Green, the Sanford Green art, which is great. So
They apparently also had on the Whatnot stream. They also had the signed trading cards on the stream that were like $20 for a card signed by Nas or signed by these dudes. And my JJ said he like went in there and he's like they were just in the buy it now. So you just started like picking up a bunch. So
Oh wow!
while the signed cards were going for $300 on the stream and auction, he was able to pick up a bunch and buy it now. So
That's cool. Shout out to JJ's Comics and Art.
Rook Pierce or Rook Piece is saying the Magic was a Marvel Unlimited exclusive. You just needed to buy a unlimited sub for $50.
Oh, that's pretty good.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice-
sweet! And then
nice
you got
flip.
the comic and stuff for free. Or
And the
now,
card,
now
that's
that person has the Marvel Unlimited or Magic Unlimited for free.
Yep. Next, the Pop Kills Frizzen drop. This is the metal 400, selling for 400 on the secondary.
So tight.
Yeah.
I got one. The set sells for $7+.
Wow.
There's only 50 of them. Pretty sure I'm gonna CGC it though.
Nice. What was the
I
buy-in?
I didn't realize.
Huh?
What was the buy-in?
200 for the set.
Not bad. And so you got three
I-
different. You got the metal, the foil, and the regular, or what?
No, you got. I got the metals limited to. They're numbered on the back. Well, they're the COA is the no moss is.
You know what that book
to
reminds
50
me of,
and
dude?
then to 100 on the foil. So it was $200 for both of them, and it was gone. They'd only let one person at a time walk up. It was kind of funny. So I'm standing with rabbits. So like, like they made Brandon stand there while Melissa walked up.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. His husband and wife are like, "No, you stay," right? But whatever. I mean, I kind of don't. I don't blame them for people kind of mill around. We all know what people are doing.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
Oh,
not,
where it's like, hey, get this
Yeah.
cover, this cover. Yeah.
but also as a husband and wife, it means they got
Yeah.
two sets.
Does this not
Oh,
look
nice.
like the
Fair,
the,
by the
she-
way.
the
Two-
she
Yes.
cover by
Yes.
Billy Tucci?
Totally.
It's like a haw.
Right?
It's a.
I thought it was a Duran
It does
Duran
look like
cover.
a she. Yeah, it's Duran. I said a haw.
Okay, I see that too. But I
There's, a
see,
fly, there's been a fly in here all night. If you guys, I don't.
no,
have,
but that straight
He
up
doesn't
looks
have
like the
Tourette's.
Billy Tucci cover of a she. Like I
It
know
does look like a
I
she
got
cover.
one. Like, all right,
I have one too,
That's
and I
pretty
just
great.
and there's a virgin and a trade of it, right?
stay tuned Saturday night. Drama.
I had
No,
them
I'm just
signed. I
playing.
sold them both on eBay. Shout out to Garage Goods. You bought them both.
I'll tell you what. If Clutch sniffles again, dude, I'm door dashing him some chicken soup, bro.
I'm gonna go on mute for the rest of the show.
V Friends stuff was crazy. They did these stickers, these packs, these comics. This is the David Mack one. I've seen CGC graded ones of these sell for decent amounts, so $150. And then the Spawn 77 toy at the Marvel booth was crazy. People were having Todd sign those, I guess. This is a signed comic
Must be
that
nice.
came with those. Yeah, $225.
Well, the unsigned were selling for that much. This guy freaking.
He's killed
This guy cashed in a little early, dude.
Yeah,
What are
he
you
killed the
doing?
value of his autograph. A pretty killer right there, right?
No, he just wasted
What? No,
4
this
hours
guy,
of his
not
day.
Todd.
No, he just wasted 4 hours of his day to get Todd's autograph.
That's what I mean. He killed the like he spent 4 hours in the autograph line to get that autograph, and then he sold it for $25 more than the comic is selling for. So, but
well, his
it is
time
what
was
it
only
is.
worth $5 an hour. So
I went to the Walmart booth and I got the Snake Eyes variant. I wish I would have got more, but they were most of them were sold out. Which I wanted the GI Joe Ghost Viper. I wanted to get one for Nate too, but they were sold out when I went up there. And then I should have got some of the. I didn't know you could get the comic with Spawn 77 figures.
I mean, did they check your receipt after you left, too? With the comic?
Yeah.
Did they have somebody from Walmart?
it's a Walmart booth. What do you expect, dude?
It felt
That's how
like
you leave the
Walmart. It
booth.
felt like walking into Walmart at the Walmart booth. Don't get me wrong. It was the blue.
Did it
everywhere,
really?
man. Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
okay.
And then Swag was your greeter as you entered.
Yeah, Swag is.
Was he really?
Yeah, he worked. He's doing his thing for Walmart, which is
Oh,
great.
that's cool, man.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Swag.
Well, I'm glad he's got a job for life now as a Walmart greeter.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Rojas. He just dropped a $4.99 super chat. He says, I sold my Spawn for $400. I sold one copy signed and one unsigned with the figure with the Mark Spears comic on the back of the figure. Wow, that's great. Hell yeah.
What did he
Yeah,
say?
He said he sold
Let me
his
read
Spawn for $400.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to pick up some of those. You were limited to one figure per of each of the 3 figures per person, and so I grabbed the 2 Spawn 77s and then the Night City one, not realizing, or the Rat City, not realizing the Rat City didn't have I was like, oh, it's gonna have a Spawn 77 book in it, and it didn't. I was stupid. I just said, give me one of all the Spawns. And it wasn't until like that night that I looked, and I think Brian or one of you guys mentioned like, oh, yeah, you should have got a book. And I didn't look until I looked at my Walmart bags that night, and then there was the spat variant was in each. I had 3 of each of those variants as well. So
that was huge. Huge.
Oh, I think our group chat, someone was asking like, oh, does it come with a comic inside the action figure or whatever? And then I think I said something where I was like, I saw other people had it separate, like outside of the packaging.
Yeah. Next we have, this was crazy, the Ghost Spider Peach Momoko Ghost Spider number 2 in a 9/8 sold for $1,000. Still hot book.
My buy-in's at 800 for a 9/8.
Yeah.
You'll
I've
get it.
never seen this, and I would buy this if I saw it at a con. This is crazy. 1970 underground women's lib comic. It Ain't Me, Babe. And it's got Wonder Woman on the cover, Little Lulu, Olive Oil, like all these, comic stars in an underground book. Sold for $110, 1970. And then here you go, Yee. Your Batman Killing Joke, first print, a CGC 99, $975.
Wow.
But they're still like, what, 10/10s or something like that?
Is
Look at
there?
that label.
Yeah, there's a
know,
bunch
old
of like
school label.
Yeah, it is the old school 99.
Maybe
But
you could get a 10.
yeah, you'd be surprised how many 10s and 99s are actually on the census.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not that much for this. Like, it's brand new, die cut. If you bagged and boarded it off from the rip,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just.
Or if you put it in a C-grade bag.
You've touched more than me.
Yeah,
I remember
couldn't
growing
read
up
it.
thinking I had like this expensive ass comic book, and the letters are orange,
Mm.
and I didn't. Right? I didn't know. I was like, "Hey, you guys don't know. I bought this, and it's worth." It says, Beckett Tough, not Beckett Tough Stuff, or comics price guide weekly or monthly or whatever. Says it's
Yeah.
worth this much, and it wasn't.
Bro, I look at that, but every time I look
Still
at
have
the
it,
book,
though.
man, I go in a time machine, bro.
I know. Me
Like,
too.
When I was a kid,
When
I
I first
remember
read it.
opening up the boxes with
Did it
this cover and displaying them on the table.
top
Limit
10 cover
one.
all time. Top
Yeah.
10
Oh,
cover
yeah.
all time.
Easy.
It is to me.
You-
I agree.
Oh,
You
well,
can find 10 more that I'll be like, those might be better, but not to me.
Yeah.
bro,
I remember like sitting on this panel where I almost spent $200 for a display case for my 14 print.
Mhm.
14 different prints, like the one that Joe was talking about unboxing as a, working a comic book shop.
Mhm.
Uh,
where it's the whole display kind of standee,
yes,
where
the
you just
standee.
display the books.
Oh man, those things will
Yeah.
sell for a bunch. Have you guys ever seen this book? Secret Invasion number 5, unreleased, the collector Greg Horn variant. I've never seen this. Obviously, it's unreleased. It says signed by Greg. It looks like the old school Impel cards. It's the collector. He's holding a CGC graded book. It says hobbyist on it. I mean, $125. That seems like a cool book right there.
Why would it be unreleased though?
I don't
That's
know.
my
That's a
question.
great question. Greg, we want to know. Let us know, bro. Classic book that I still need to get. It's a grail book for me. X-Men 11, second print, Pressman, silver variant. I want one of these so bad. And looks like a decent copy. It says fine 7.0, but I don't care. I just want one of those. And it's still sold for $155.
I was gonna ask, like, even in that condition, would you pay that much for this book?
If I was at a con and I saw it for that much, I probably would have bought it. Probably.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This book, I've always wanted this book. This is one. Okay. Here's the thing. We're going to talk about this. There are some rare JoeCon and BotCon books out there that are so tough to come by. and people just don't realize it. And this is one of them. This is the IDW 229 issue from 2016 Joe Con. I got to get one of these eventually. This one's signed by Larry Hama and Robert Atkins, it looks like, who did the cover. Of course, classic homage cover, Daredevil, right? So, I mean, Baroness, cool book, $325 raw. I mean, it is signed, but next, this is a Jose Luis Duran, 1966. It looks like what Spanish variant. That's a crazy looking cover right there. Sold for $150. I would love to have that book. And then
you know Jose Luis Duran. You know what he reminds me of? Is somebody playing ball in the Mexican league
Yes.
that like went 30-0.
Yeah.
And like you wish, man, I wonder what he would have been like playing with the Dodgers or the Yankees.
Yep.
You know?
Roberto
like
Clemente,
his art is
yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
Yep.
Man.
And then look at this Darwin Cook Comics Journal magazine, 285, 2007. Power Girl Darwin Cook cover. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely gorgeous.
That's a long short book for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember talking about this one on Long Story Short. I don't remember when. That's for someone else to know, but yeah, I do remember covering this book though. Because of the mirror.
The mirror, yeah. Yeah, the boob window mirror. And then here we go, Yee. They're continuing. There was a bunch of the covers, the Dan Mora, the Yasmin Putri covers. There was a shirtless Robin cover that sold for a ridiculous amount. These Dan Mora variants are selling just ridiculous amounts, dude. I can't. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, because no one bought them, right? No one bought them, and now there's an audience for them that wants them. And then I can't explain it. Like, you know,
I so hope girls are buying these covers because that means we've got more girls in the hobby.
Yeah. Yep.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Well, like I'm not trying to be like like if you're a guy and you like this cover, go ahead and buy it. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it's good to see kids buying comics. It's good to see girls buying comics, and like it's like that's the way it used to be. Like, and we need to get back to that.
So I read an interesting stat today. I don't know which article it was, but it was talking about gaming, right? And like in video games right now, there's a 51-49 split between males and females. And then the age gap is also like higher too. So instead of teens to 20-year-olds playing video games, it's actually the age groups above that are supporting that industry. So I thought that was kind of an interesting kind of stat that times have changed.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's a different place, different world, man. And then continuing on, Spider-Verse versus Venomverse #1 year in Marvel. This is the black and white John Boy Myers signed cover. The foil of this looked really good. $200 on that one. The Will Jack stuff from New York, crazy. Whoever bought this set, congratulations. That was a great buy. I feel like some of these books would sell for that by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's 1,500, 1,000. They got greedy on that one, dude.
And then here's here's the Boom Peach Momoko black and white, $300 book.
Nice. That made the Hot 10 as well.
There was a bunch of panel books. Listen, the X-Men 97 cartoon is going to be so good, you guys. I don't know if you guys have been following that, but what we're going to get, I know Bo DeMeo is not part of it anymore, which is a bummer, but please don't mess that up, you guys. It looks like it's going to be so much fun. I'm already reading all the X-Men Age of Revelation stuff right now. It's great so far. I love it. I'm so stoked for the X-Men 97 cartoon season 2. So, but there's a bunch of great panel books for that. The Dragotta did a variant for Batman #1, which is kind of cool. Kind of homaged himself, which I thought was funny. And then there was a Otley Invincible and New York Comic Con a zine exclusive for the con, which is really cool. And there's a signed copy that sold.
So on that, I heard it was like there's a blank cover on top of it.
There was a blank
where
cover,
it has
yeah.
that. But then, like when you open it on the inside, you saw this cover too as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I've got the blank one, and he signed the outside blank of it. So
that's cool. All right. Speaking of BotCon books, Transformers 84 Secrets and Lies, issue number 1, the convention exclusive classic cover, $150. And the Dreamwave issue number 1, the Dinobots one from Transformers Con in 2004. It's a tough book. And then I don't care what it is, but I've never seen this damaged DC Universe variant. It's a 9.8. It sold for $150. If I see a DCU in a 9.8 slab, I'm going to think about it every time for $150 or less. You know what I mean? That's a great buy.
I believe Sanford Green inked a lot of these early Dreamwave Transformers, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they had a DC Universe pack for all those issue zeros during that time period for that release.
Yeah.
Because I have that set in the little compass, which is like, like one of those department store, whatever.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So like where it's the corner box is different and everything, but it's the full set, and each corner box has that little compass.
Yeah, those sell for a lot. Those
does it?
Remember how we talked about that they went from the DC Univariants to putting in logo variants. And when we first talked about it, you guys are like, no, I think they did that for that. No, people are starting to realize those logo variants are the second form of the DC Universe variants.
Oh, so the little compass thing?
Yeah, the little compass that says that it's a 0 year whatever, or 0, whatever they call it. Where in the white part it's the little compass, or sometimes it'll be just a Batman Adventures logo, or it'll be another logo, whatever event they were doing at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they have that whole zero set in the DC Universe. All I'm saying.
A couple other things that sold at the con that were crazy. Topps Chrome stuff was nuts. I remember every time I walked by it, I tried to jump in a line. They're like, no, it's shut off. So they had these pins that sold for a ridiculous amount of money, and then they had the Topps Chrome Disney boxes. So those are crazy. And then this Funko, they did a bunch of DC Funkos. This Flash Funko, $2,500, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's all that.
Too bad their stock's not doing that.
I know, right? No shit. There is more. Okay, so this was kind of crazy. I saw this sale for this. It's an Oracle fanzine from the UK in 1971. It has a Brian Boland sketch in it from when he was super young. It talks about Brian Boland working in this. So Derek, if you're listening, we got to add this to the list, bro. This looks like an early... See, Brian J. Boland, a semi-professional artist who has art in Oz and Time Out, has a solid full strip in Nasty Tales, but isn't an underground artist. He's too good for that. So, 1971, yeah. Brian
I didn't know Boland was that old.
Right?
Wow.
Speaking of Killing Joke, but yeah.
Killing Joke is what, 84?
No, 87. 87, 88?
Yeah, 88.
Like
88.
Yeah, 88. Yeah, it is 88. So,
yeah, that's super cool. Check this out. Sonic the Hedgehog toy with the comic in the back. Now, I don't know if this comic is like a variant for the toy, but there is a comic in the back of it. Sega comic. See it?
Ah.
Nice.
So this toy sold for $120.
I will be looking into that one.
There we go, you guys. This sold for $3,000. Edge of Spider-Verse 9.8 number 2. Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, the Black Air variant.
Dumb. That's not even the Black Air variant.
Yeah,
dude.
somebody just darkened the
bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
They just fucking.
No, it is. Look at
No, it's
at.
not.
What are you talking about? Look.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is because you can see it within
Look
her
at
dress.
Her dress is supposed to be that color
compared to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
if
you
it's
can
the
see
normal,
it's still lighter than the city.
No, it's not the same color of the city. That's how you tell the difference. Her dress is usually the same color as the background.
Yeah. And so if it's darker
It's
than
darker, that's not the variant. It's absolutely not it. I've seen it.
So
Pressed
there we
it.
go.
It's close to it. It's enough that this guy got his fucking money, but it's not the book.
This is a book that I don't remember seeing. We might have talked about it before, but it's an X-Files crossover with Ghostbusters. And look at this cover, dude. Conspiracy Weekly. Can ghosts be trained? It's like an old
I
King
remember.
Cotton.
Where it looks like it's like a newspaper ad or whatever.
Weekly Weird News, bro. Remember Weekly
the,
World News?
Yeah.
Bigfoot threatens lawsuit if not allowed to join NFL. I mean,
dude, I kind of miss those newspapers that you used to see at the grocery store, right?
$250.
All of it was true. All of it ended up being true.
The Bat Boy, you remember Bat Boy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's one of the Legend Has It's. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Look at these are all the signatures. So
that's cool with the signatures.
Yeah,
they're like,
all the same color. They're signing on top of their Sanford green. So that's pretty cool. And then I need this book. I've never seen this. Madhouse from 1954. It's a 3.5. It's over $325. Look at this cover.
That is so fucking cool.
Madhouse has a significant amount of underrated covers.
It's a homage to like modern art.
Dude. Like if Mark needs ideas, which clearly his head has more than all of us put together, those Archie's Madhouse comics are very underrated and untapped. So
can you see the 2 date stamps? There's 2 date stamps on it too.
July 19th. Okay.
Nighttime. You know how sophisticated that was back then?
All right.
Bro, dig in. I'm real gone, man.
Why is that thing trying to set his foot on fire?
This is a homage to a famous modern art painting.
Oh, the surrealism painting.
Yeah, surrealism.
The Dolly.
Little Dolly action.
It might be Dolly, yeah.
Aha.
What is it? The melting clock one, right?
Yes. The clock, yes.
Super cool, dude. I got to get one of those.
I went to his museum in London. He's super kinky, dude.
Yeah.
Who, Dolly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that is the market report. Great.
Timothy, you pulled an Unholy Grail.
Somebody pulled an Unholy Grail. They did.
So Timothy Brandt said he just submitted his.
Did Timothy Brandt? Did you pull one? Did you really pull one?
Oh wait. Okay, so here's the real question.
Come on the show and show it. Cover up.
He said yes, sir.
Show it.
Yeah,
are
where'd
you
you pull
located
it?
in Salem, Massachusetts?
Are you in Salem, Timothy? Are you serious? You pulled one?
Was that you?
Are you in Salem?
You want to come on? Show it, bro.
Yeah.
Send him a link, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link, Timothy. I'll drop the
Mark
link
will
for
come
you.
on and watch it with you.
Hold on here. This is for Timothy Brandt only, you guys. He says he's in Maryland. Timothy, if you want to come on, there is the link in the chat for Timothy only. Do not click the link. I will kick you off the stream, and you won't ever allowed to come on again if you jump on. Trust me. But Timothy, if
Brad
you did
Selden,
get one and you want to
attempt to
jump
click
on,
on
you
that
can
link,
jump on
bro.
with your phone. You can show us the
Unless
Holy
your
Grail.
name is Mark or Timothy, I don't want to see you on the stream.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Final leave.
You see.
Hood can sing.
In the world of imagination.
Dude, Timothy, if you just pulled a freaking Holy Grail, bro, we are gonna freak the fuck out. That would be unreal, man.
Whoa, we can have a backyard reaction. Oh my god!
Mark just said yes, he did.
All right,
Look
Mark
at this.
confirmed this, dude.
Is he gonna
Look at
jump
this.
on?
Second, he just got clarification.
Holy
Timothy
shit, hell yeah,
Brandt
dude.
has joining us.
Hi, Tim.
What's going on, dude?
Dude, let's go.
That's
Nice
awesome,
job,
dude. Congratulations.
So, it was in a black and white. So
it was in a black and white.
It was in a Stevens. Steven's
my
homage black and
gosh,
white.
dude.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome,
That's
bro.
Hey, so
That's-
for all of us that are flipping through the book to try to find them, was it behind the front cover? Was it in the center?
First
In a
page.
random page. First page.
Yep.
Okay.
You
Is it
guys.
okay? But the consistency of it. Do you feel like it would stick like to the other pages? Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Or like
it's
if
slick.
you shook it, it would fall out.
Nah, it's slick.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Look how
That
beautiful
shit
that
looks
is.
badass, dude.
And you get to keep
Rainbow
that now, bro.
hollow foil.
Oh,
Nice.
that is
Rainbow-
beautiful.
That's
You
awesome.
rock, bro.
Congratulations,
How-
brother.
How does it feel to know that you pulled probably the first Unholy Grail?
Good, because I was in the chat that night that we named it on the poll as well when I
Oh, okay.
suggested the name of the Unholy Grail. And I
Are
said,
you
hey,
kidding me?
how about
Hey,
one of
Brian.
13? Like
Dang,
one of
dang.
13.
Full circle. Full
Yeah.
circle.
So I was like, but I saw Mark posted something that said someone had already sent an email. So I jumped on and I submitted my email with the pictures and the code and stuff on there. So I didn't know if it was me or somebody else, but I was
Mark,
like, when I opened it, it was kind of surreal because I've been pulling, like you guys, I watched your 4-hour video, right? And I'm not getting any of the hits. I only got 50, so I ordered 50 off of KeenSpot and 50 from my LCS, right? And the books that I pulled it out of was from my LCS, which is probably Lunar, right?
that's
So
awesome, dude.
That's where it came from.
That is
But-
great, bro.
Legs like I'm gonna try to find one right now.
Yeah, legs
Yeah,
looking.
like-
I get my 200 bags tomorrow from Lunar, so I'm excited
Yeah,
about that.
so
I'm
I mean, it's
so
pretty
happy.
sick. But like, there's some of the base covers that I never pulled, and I was watching John show all his hits from the other video, the 4-hour video that you guys were doing. So I was watching that while I'm going through all my books and bagging and boarding them and stuff. And there's some, like I got some of the Living Dead ones, I got some of the black and white ones, I got some foils. I didn't get a single glow in the dark one, right? I got those, right? Like Billy was showing like some of the stuff that he got, and Hive was talking about the 4 like glow in the dark ones that he got, and I was like, man, I'm not getting a glow in the dark, but I'm getting like all these 700s, right? So I got like 5 black and whites, and then it happened to be in like the second Stevens, because I got 2 of the Steven ones, right? And it happened to be in the second one of these.
Oh, that's so cool, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've only opened
He's
2
going through it,
Stevens.
man. Fuck Mark, man. That son of a bitch.
2. We
Right?
have.
well, I was-
oh man, Mark. Mark's awesome.
No, Mark's awesome, but I never made it to Huntsville though.
Well, I'll tell you
Don't
what.
worry, he's gonna do it again. Yeah.
You have everybody that went to Huntsville is a little envious of you right now, my friend, because there are 11 now left, and I hope that yours is. I'm hoping to God that you get either the orange Elvis, which would be great, or one of the 2 Garbage Pail Kids. Those are the 3
I saw
best.
your 3 and 4 picks that you liked.
Yeah, my gosh.
Which one do
bro.
you like? Which one do you like, Tim?
Oh, I don't know, like that,
nice,
like even the
Clutch.
Christmas ones, because I was on the fence about ordering more of the Christmas ones.
Shut
And
up,
now-
Clutch.
Now I'm probably gonna buy them.
Yeah.
Clutch pulls
claim,
a
dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. These are fun.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
pulled
fun
one
part.
of those earlier too. I only got one of those so far, but I've been getting some of the regular covers.
So
Clutch, how many presses do you need, bro?
How many what?
How many presses do you need, dude?
trade
Let's
trade
go,
it
dude,
for
let's
presses. So
Baltimore
Mark,
Comic Con is this weekend.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it
Mark
is,
just put this
man.
out.
I wish I was going.
2 Holy Grails have
Baltimore's
now
near and
been
dear to my
found, you
heart.
guys. So
So how long ago did you pull it? About an hour ago? 2 hours ago?
About midnight. Like I was
last night?
I'm just burning through bags. So I think I still got 15, 20 bags left to do out of the 50 that I pulled.
wow.
So you opened it up at midnight last night.
Midnight now, tonight.
Oh,
Because I
that's
went to my
awesome,
LCS.
bro.
So my
Oh, okay,
KeenSpot
okay.
order.
Yeah.
My KeenSpot order showed up today. And I went to my LCS today for picking up my books today for my pull list.
Dude, so you just barely opened bags and you got it.
So
Well-
here's something cool. So we have 2 Unholy Grails found, and one we already know that somebody has pulled a one of the signed books. For those of you guys that don't know, Mark announced it last night. He sent out, I think, 30, maybe even more signed books, and here are some of them, so you guys can see. These are the Unholy Grails that are signed. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's all I
So
want in my life is that one.
Unholy
That one
Grails,
I want
you
that
guys.
one too. My two
These are
favorite
some of the
covers ever,
unholies.
COC 19 and Beyond One.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
nice.
look at that. That's one of the unholies too. So hopefully you get one of the 4. This is one of the good ones. But one of the signed books has been pulled. It was the Famous Monsters of Filmland, Frankenstein, that was signed, that was pulled, and that was super cool. So, listen, this is awesome. This is what we want. I mean, we had a 4-hour show last night opening bags, and now Tim has pulled the Unholy Grail and is forcing all of us to now look in our bags for the Unholy Grail.
Go back to your LCS and buy the rest of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tim, thank you so much, my brother. We'll be talking
That
to you
was awesome,
soon,
dude.
man.
Good for you, man.
Keep in touch.
Yeah,
Hit me up
thanks,
on
man.
IG, brother.
Thanks for doing the show. I enjoy it.
All right. Love you,
Thank
bro.
you for
Appreciate
watching.
it. Appreciate you. Talk to you later, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
That was fucking cool, dude. That was cool. Holy
Bro,
cow.
what are the odds, dude?
I love it, man.
Wow.
Homie from the chat pulling this, man. That's great.
Yeah,
And we've got a good circle, bro. You know?
And now everyone's just opening blind bags while I'm still waiting to get mine. They show up tomorrow, so.
So here's something that hasn't been announced yet. We showed all the winter books, a lot of the winter covers that are going to be in the winter bags, and Mark just announced 25 101s in the winter bags. So there'll be 25 for the 25
Who do you think
days
he is?
of
Pops
Christmas
or something like that, where you can just double his one-of-ones?
Yeah. Yeah. So the 25 days of Christmas. So that's awesome. Real quick, while we're opening bags before we end the show, I want to do a quick rundown for New Comic Book Day. Shout out to Cover Price. A lot of great new comics out this week. There's a Blue Falcon comic coming out from Dynamite that there's a lot of cool Perillo cover. A couple of them on this, which is interesting. I like this Darkwing Duck by Rinaldi. That's a cool one for number 6, that pink cover. And I like this Balderi one too. Let's see here. DuckTales, Fire and Ice. Linsner's killing it. That's a cool cover for Fire and Ice. That's such an iconic series. This Stefan Sejic, Red Sonja, where she's carrying the head, is awesome. She looks maniacal in it.
So I was gonna get that, but she looked fucking crazy, dude.
She looks
I got the
crazy,
other
dude.
one.
Maniacal. Like, she's scary looking, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, dude.
It's
She
a
gave me the
great
creeps.
cover.
That's a great cover.
Yeah.
Clutch is trying to get Joe to say "mama" on his foil.
Hold on. Damn it.
I don't need Joe to say nothing.
Mama! This one. The
Sager?
Stuart Sager.
Oh,
Sager,
yeah,
man.
bro. Dude.
Ma!
Stuart Sager
Sager's great.
is a fucking beast.
Look at the glow in the dark earrings, bro.
Oh, what a good cover. Yeah, I am a big Stuart Sager fan.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. This is the artist's age, bro. Everybody is pushing each other to like the next level. It's just getting better and better and better, dude.
This is I remember we were talking with Dynamite one time, and they said, "What do you guys think about Stuart Sager?" And we were all like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's a fucking complete stud. He's just fucking." He was in New York
Oh,
too.
look at that.
Ooh, nice. Next we have the Perillo Thundercats is really good. I like that. We talked about that since it's been when it was first solicited. Mannix cover. I like that Perillo metal Vampirella. By the way, you guys, the Beyond Wednesday's crew Vampirella Harley Quinn variants will be starting to be shipped this week. So we're gonna be packaging them up over the next couple days and start sending those out. We finally got them right as we got back from New York Comic Con. So thanks for everybody that bought those books.
Oh.
Ooh, Clutch just pulled
Night of the Living Dead, right?
Yeah.
1 in 700. 1 in 700.
Here's all the Mark books. Cover Price has done a really good job of putting up all the covers. You guys can see these are all the books you can pull in these blind bags, which, man, it's going to be crazy to see over the next couple of weeks. And by the way, you guys, there's a lot of people that have been selling stuff super cheap. People don't realize how rare some of these books are. And here's a big tip for anybody that got ratios, and what I mean by ratios, incentive ratios, they're more rare than you guys realize. It's not like this. There's 350,000 orders of blind bags. That doesn't mean that there's 3,500 or there's 350 1 in 100s out there. No, that's not how it works. If the only way you got the 1 in 1,000s, if you ordered 1,000 books, they didn't print,
from one account. From one account.
Yeah, from one account.
One lunar account.
One lunar account.
And it had to be at FOC also.
Yeah. So Music Pub just says, I just bought another 1 in 500 for 149 eBay. Those are more rare than you can ever think. Clutch just pulled a foil. Look at that. A foil bride.
Oh, wow.
So these are great, man. I mean, so great. The
Well,
secrets.
Clutch, let me know if you get an extra foil Chamber of Chills.
The black and white, so rare. The glow
Like
in the
Keen
dark.
Spot, I'm supposed to get my Keen Spot order, and they printed the label, and I'm still waiting for them to ship. It's a label printed.
All the Night of Living Dead's very rare. Here's the secret variant.
Same here. Hey, same here, Hood. They printed my label a week ago, and they're 25 miles away from me, and they haven't. It just hasn't been dropped off.
Just drive.
Amazing Spider-Man number 14. I checked it out. I'm not a fan so far, but there is a new full Goblin Slayer for full appearance of Goblin Slayer. I checked this out. I wasn't a big fan. I like this Anceletto cover. I'll give it more, but we'll see how it plays out. Bermejo, nice Muppets cover. Captain America with the new Captain America. I like the Tron one. They did the foil treatment of Turner.
They're bringing back the Tron variants. That's sick.
Chlor. Yeah, they are bringing back the Tron variants. Yep, this is the best one, I think. The Cap.
It's always the best one. The Captain America Tron.
Yeah,
those are always the best ones.
Scotty Young for Fantastic Four Gargoyles. Godzilla. Here's the Hulk stuff. Okay, this Hulk series, issue number 30 of Incredible Hulk. Check it out, you guys. It's got that Infernal Hulk. This is going to be a great series, I think. So I'm really looking forward to this. There's a Tron variant for this. I don't like it that much. I love the Nick Klein covers on these series. Jay Gonzo has a cover. This Kyle Hotz 1 in 25 is awesome. That's the Infernal Hulk right there. He is on the regular A cover, obviously, but that's a great Kyle Hotz cover for that. And a cool Muppets cover, too, by Christy Zulu. So this could be a really, really good series. I'm looking forward to it. Stuff is great. I love the Iron and Frost stuff so far. So this is Age of Revelation, and this cover by Ryan Brown is excellent. The Rod Rice one is good. I like the Putri one a lot. You got the One World Under Doom number 8. It's got the Doomasaur LaRocca. This EM Gist for Punisher Red Band number 1 is pretty cool. There's a logo variant for it. I haven't checked this out yet, though, but I will.
Logo variant.
Yeah.
They always do well.
Rogue Storm, more Age of Revelation stuff. Looks really badass. This Talit Vera 150, it looks really dope. I really like the Ricky Yagawa covers he's doing. He did a really good one. This Sinister Six issue or series looks really good too. So it's got the first team appearance of Sinister Six, Omega Red, Phantom X, Venom, Domino, Black Cat, and Havoc. And this takes place in the Age of Revelation.
That's cool.
Right? Look at this Yagawa cover for it. Right there.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is dope. I'm really looking forward to this Age of Revelation stuff. I like that a lot. So that's going to be Black Cat. Star Wars. Got the Gleason second print of that Thor book. This is another X-Men series, Age of Revelation. Unbreakable X-Men number 1. And this freaking Gambit cover. Look at this. It's a foil. Mateus Manahani, I believe is his name. That's cool. We'll see. So we'll see how that plays out. All right. Image. Let's see here. Pink Petals. That's a cool cover for this artificial. What else do we got? Department of Truth, Zero. That's for Baltimore. All right, G.I. Joe. So you got a new character showing up in this shooter character. So I'm looking forward to this. I haven't read it yet. I got it put away, but I really like this Steve Epting Flint cover for the 1 in 25. Flint was one of my Joes. He was like my top 5 picks every time I was gonna grab Flint.
I like Stalker.
I like Flint better than Stalker, and I like Flint better than Falcon too.
Stalker, Snow Job, Destro, Zartan.
For me, it was always obviously Snake Eyes #1, and dude, Dial Tone was another one of my #1 early picks.
Oh, yeah, Snake Eyes is everybody's favorite.
Dial Tone was awesome.
Yeah, Dial Tone was dope.
Snake Eyes is Deathstroke and Deadpool.
Yeah, yeah.
All 3 of them are like.
Yeah, because Snake Eyes
figure set.
Snake Eyes was badass because you can make him look cool holding a sword and a gun. You know what I mean? If you got Storm Shadow, you can only put a sword in him. You couldn't put a gun on him. Let's see here. Oh, I Hate Fairyland. This 1 in 10 is going to be a monster. It might not be it right off the bat, but eventually when people realize what this cover is, I don't think people have realized what this cover is. She has taken Popeye, cut off his arms, put him on her arms, and cut off his head and is wearing his head as a mask. And Popeye's body is behind her in the boat. That's a great fucking 1 in 10. Are you kidding? Holy cow. Battle Beast #6 is out. All these are great. This series is fantastic. It is what a comic should be. It's just fun, guts and blood and aliens getting destroyed. So check them all out. This Rogue Sun #30 is going to be a big issue. I like both of them. I like this Raymond Gay Spawn 369. Souza Micah Witchblade #15. It's going to be a big book.
Ordered those. They're sitting here.
Yeah. DC Absolute Flash #8. Here's Batman #1. Second print. This Dan Mora.
Jimenez, dude. Like,
yeah, that's a good Jimenez.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
bro.
This Dan Mora cover looks really good too for Batman Superman #44. World's Finest #44. That looks cool. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, I picked up that Catwoman, this Sebastian Fumara.
Oh my god, dude! This Dan Mora. Look at this one. This book is going to be a monster too.
By the way, thanks to NYCC for not having Dan Mora on your con attendee list.
I know, right?
Right.
He was great too. Everybody said he was really good at the con.
Yeah, I got a little stack of his stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I'm leaving it behind. He's not on the website."
You need gifts says, glad to see you're using Cover Price, Brian. It's been really helpful for me as a comic newbie. They have it all. I agree. Cover Price are the guys. Shout out to Matt DeVoe and John. They're just really doing a great job over there. Great team.
It's the best.
Yeah. This is going to be a monster of a book. Dan Mora. Like the Derek Chuth. Scott Forbes is good. Frank Cho is good. This Juan Fiera of Justice League Red is cool, #3. Okay, you got the Crypto, #5. The Tulaski's really good. The Jay Lee is good. I love the old school take on the Bundys, right? It almost feels like...
I did order that now that I have Lunar. I mean, I'm getting all the mads.
Yeah.
Look at the dog, dude. They're
I know,
choking
bro.
the shit out of the dog, dude.
Like, what the fuck? This cover's dope. This Nightwing 131, Master of Puppets cover. And look at these variants. This Dustin Wen variant right here, bro. Holy cow. Great fucking cover. I love how he made the rain. Great video game cover by Jorge Fornes. Or George, however you say it. However he says it.
Jorge. It's Jorge. Like,
Mark
you don't
Spears,
spell it like that and not have that enunciation, bro.
I'm with you, bro.
Or you need to take a DNA, what do you call it? The kit? You know what I mean?
23andMe. Mark Spears, Superman Unlimited, Lex Luthor card cover variant. And great Omari Wonder Woman cover. There's a Nakayama. Daniel Sampere is a good one too. Okay. Boom. Love the Rebecca Puebla. Hello Darkness, number 15. The Frizen's always crazy. She did some really good content at the NYCC talking about how she loves doing the Hello Darkness covers because she can just do whatever she wants and she has a lot of fun on it, and you could tell. But that Rebecca Puebla is great. Same with this Torrin Clark 20th anniversary one. This Mercado's great. All of these are good.
Hello Darkness have like the best covers of the year so far.
Yeah.
As a conglomerate, they've got freaking 8 good covers every month.
All right, look at this. The War number 3. 1 in 20. That's sick.
Oh, wow.
IDW bringing back 30 Days a Night. I'm looking forward to that. And then Event Horizon Dark Descent, second print for number 1, Christian Ward cover. Turtles. Oh, we got to talk about Craniacs. This looks great.
Those.
Shout out to Joe Simcoe.
I was going to pick that up, man.
The Monkey Mouth.
I got them sitting right over there.
I got to get me one of the Monkey Mouths.
Steven sold out of the Monkey Mouths.
Oh, look how fucking awesome that is, man. That's so cool.
That's the type of book that you pre-order.
Yeah,
because everyone's gonna under.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it is.
Steven still had a lot at the shop, dude. So I'll go tomorrow, take some pics, and if you guys want any.
Yeah, I want some Monkey Mouths if he has any.
Let me ask him and see, because
they get the Simcoe with trading
his
cards
pull
too.
box. If his pull box people didn't come pick it up.
All right, Star Wars Insider. You remember the Halloween one they did last year with the zombie stormtrooper helmet? Look at this year's. And it's
Oh
glow in
yeah,
the
yeah,
dark.
yeah.
I love these, man. I love when they do their Halloween figures and Halloween covers. They're so good.
Oh yeah.
And they changed up the packaging for the Halloween figures too. Like it's
Yep.
That was my crack for forever, was the Star Wars Black Series figures.
Yeah.
And I started like shopping somewhere and I was like kind of like, "Ooh, I want that one. I want that one." And before I knew it, like I had like $100 like in my cart, like ready to check out. And I was like kind of like, I can't do it. I don't think I did it.
That's so good. So, and then check this out. Zenoscope Grim Fairy Tales issue 100. So how many of you remember when this first came out, this image, like her like that? Like that is, I remember when this series first came out. And then
didn't they already have a 100?
No,
this is second series.
Oh, second series? Okay. So
second series like 2016 or 18 or something. So
J. Scott Campbell.
Boom. I'm glad they got him in there for that. I mean, I don't know if is it a new cover?
I don't know, but it doesn't.
It looks like they conglomerated a few.
Yeah,
but I definitely
a bunch
could
of
be
them
wrong
on top.
about that.
Yeah,
looks brand new to me.
Yes, sir.
Mama!
Yeah. And then there is a John Royal. Look at the John Royal.
I can't figure out how to order from Philbo. I think I'm retarded. I don't know.
Look at that. That's fucking good, man. That's damn good.
I don't know, Scott. I think this guy's copying you, bro.
Josh Burns one's pretty good.
Burns,
all right.
Fire, bro.
Catacombs of Torment number 4. Great Dustin Weaver cover for cover A. Great Jay Stevens homage cover 1 in 10, and then the 1 in 50 by Patricia Martin's excellent for the archive edition.
I think those Stevens should. They don't sell for enough at all.
I agree.
I think they're good grabs. I think people. I mean, most people drop them at like $10, and I'm thinking, Catacomb or Torment isn't one that you're going to see in your LCS with like 25 of each cover that often.
Yeah.
So, and the Stevens homages are really, really good. So, honestly, they're on number 4. He's been doing a 1 in 10 for all of them.
Yep.
I think, the number 1 sells for the most. It's Crime Suspense Stories 22 Rip. So, yeah.
Oh, do you know what this is going to be like? It's going to be exactly like Scotty Young in his baby covers, right?
Yep.
like 5 years from now, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I should have been picking up these when I could for $10 or less."
All right, look at this
I
artist.
like J. Stevens, so yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
agree.
say it's gonna
No,
be
that's
like
a
that.
that's a good foresight.
Look at that. That's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. I love that. I've never heard of this artist, Jo Mi Jeong. I hope I'm saying that right.
Sounds right to me.
Looks good. Bad Idea has Save Now coming out. And they also have a lot of people were talking about Ordained at the con. That's going to be excellent, by the way. And if you guys hear something crazy, Colin Farrell is going to be in the Ordained movie.
Really? And
Yes.
that's already optioned, right? So,
Yep, it got optioned. Yep.
yeah. That's
Nice.
gonna be badass.
I don't see a Sanford Green. Okay. Racer X #2. Is there a special Racer X cover coming out that from an artist that we love?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to all I can say?
It showed up during the Pete Carroll Racer X #1. It showed up during when we were in New York. So I'll figure out a release date for it soon.
Nice. Sweet. Shout out to Pete
Well,
Carroll.
that's
Keep
cool.
doing your shit, brother. Great stuff. And then Distillery, they had some cool stuff. NYCC I saw. That black box, that right there looks very interesting. The deluxe holofoil from Jonathan Lau with that skull cover. That's cool. Iron Age, don't know. Dead Samurai, that's a Sienkiewicz for Dead Samurai. Here we go. Check this out. Kind of interesting. Dope. Really cool.
That's like,
yeah. Really, a lot of really cool stuff from Bill Sienkiewicz coming our way in the future. There's a Schmalky cover. One Last Trick #1, Schmalky.
There you go, Yeet.
nice.
I saw he was there at NYCC. I didn't get a chance to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, I saw some of his updates and stuff like that. I was like, it looked like he had a pretty cool booth too.
Tama #3, you got the Tony Fleece homage 1 in 10 video game homage. Artists, writers, and artisans, they choose violence. A Raza cover for #5. Damn Parent, Jimmy Robinson, Artillery.
Yeah, I saw that. It's okay.
Yeah, Invaders. And then I think that's kind of a cool cover right there. I think that is it. That is it. That is New Comic Book Day, ladies and gentlemen. And we are just under 3 hours. So, what do we know? We know that Baltimore Comic Con has a Sveta Shubina Curse of Cleaver County variant acetate cover that we gave to you guys tonight. If you were lucky enough to be here when we dropped the link, it's sold out. Congratulations, everybody got one of those. We do know that 2 Holy Grails have been found. One of them by a community member of Beyond Wednesday. Shout out to Timothy Brandt. While we were doing our live show tonight, he mentioned in the chat that he had pulled one. We brought him up on the show. That was amazing. Congratulations to everybody that had a good time last night at Most Wanted Comics. That was a great event. Shout out to Steven. He did a really good job. And there was a lot of stuff that we still haven't talked about that we're going to be talking about over the next couple of weeks.
Can I show you guys something real quick?
Well, yeah, of course.
No, it took 1 second.
We got some pickups. Yeah.
So this is my pickup right here. I picked up an Unholy Grail last night, and I was tired, and I went to sleep after that. So thank you, Mark.
So there's 10 left?
Clutch, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Hood. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave it to Campbell. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Hood, Clutch, what were you showing, bro? Because I didn't get to see all these. Oh, I saw. Oh, look at these pickups, by the way, you guys.
That's not even funny.
Here,
Talk about these. What are these?
My camera here.
Okay.
So this is part of a very special thing that we did with eBay, and Wow. Coin company. So these are. It's hard. My camera is making it really dark right now, but let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
So these were blank, these cool gold blank cards, right?
Yeah. So this is trying to get the color right. But so anyways, it's hard to see on the white, but
oh, there you can see. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So this is 1 gram of gold.
Wow.
24 karat gold.
Yeah.
It's a sketch card. eBay and
wow.
eBay and I don't have my glasses on, but I apologize for the name of the company who did these. So this is a Peach Momoko.
Oh
she
my
did this really cool
bro.
Sailor Moon. We've got Jorge Jimenez did a Superman.
That's good.
By the way, Jorge Jimenez, very handsome man.
Yeah, he was a big deal at the con. Yeah.
Jock.
Ooh.
With a Batman.
Oh, that's dope.
Really fun little Batman. Ollie with a little Invincible. This we did have so I kind of goofed up. They're supposed to be using you were supposed to use Sharpies for the art, and I forgot to tell 2 people. So this is a very smudged Dan Mora.
Dude, I want that.
I know, it's super cool, and it says Dan Mora at the top, which is nice. But I mean, look at the engraving on there too. You can catch it in that gold there.
That is
pretty
fucking
sweet.
fire,
Yeah,
dude.
these are cool. It's the back there.
Oh, that's so cool, bro.
The back, like sweet background. So these are super cool. And then this is the Dave Finch. Sorry. Dave Finch did an amazing Batman, but it was on like. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone.
It all
Yeah,
came
you gotta
off.
show the original, bro, because the original.
we actually-
the Batman that Dave Finch did was freaking rad. So that's the Batman that was on this card.
Shut up.
And
Yeah.
yeah. And I put the sleeve on it, not realizing that it.
Oh
the
my
ink wasn't
God.
Dry, and the whole thing smudged the entire face of the card. So Dave Finch, I'm so sorry for ruining your art, man. I feel like a jerk. So.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, bro.
But I do
Crazy.
have these. I believe if everything goes right, I currently have a show scheduled for tomorrow night on eBay after leg, so it'll be 8:30 Pacific, 11:30. But I'm going to run those with some other stuff. I also have one of these.
That's another great thing. We didn't get to talk about those. The Invincible cards were a big part of New York Comic Con. Everybody was talking about them.
Yeah, these are the hand numbered PSA graded cards. So you get one graded card.
Yeah.
And they did a really cool thing. If you get one of the relic cards, like the relic art on these matches the card and they look awesome. So
yeah.
That's sick.
But the problem is I picked up 10 of them and the other 9 are in a box that's getting delivered to me on Friday with all my other stuff from the show. So all my auction books are on the slow FedEx truck from New York. So they'll be here Monday and getting shipped out on or Friday, getting shipped out on following Monday. So thanks for your patience, folks.
So I saw
Hood,
those.
where are you,
gold
man?
cards-
Sorry about that.
So I saw all those gold cards in Card Savers. Are you sending those out to PSA as well, or
Which ones? The gold cards? No.
Okay.
That was cold-blooded, Brian.
Hood almost had an aneurysm.
Oh, that would be a good sound clip to use.
Yeah.
Hood, where are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is just a freaky like this guy that names the Unholy Grail?
Got one. That's gonna be a big deal. I just sent Mark the link, so if he jumps on before we call it a night, we'll have him say hello. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Leg, you got a sale coming up before Clutch. What's your plan for that sale?
So I'm still hitting blind bags and autographs from the show, but I have multiple boxes coming back from the show. Like I have a few hundred more autographs coming back from the show. So, Adam Hughes, Jenny Frisian, Gabriel Dell'Otto, Larry Wells,
nice.
Clayton Crane.
The trick variant.
Just absolutely tons and tons of different people. I went to a lot of different tables. Art Adams, Ryan Otley, Frank Cho, just a whole lot of stuff. So I have the autographs. I have all the bags you want. I got the Spears bags. I got the KO bags because they released when I didn't when we were there. I've got the Exquisite Corpses bags. I have the bags nobody else bought with the one of ones. So I've been running the Heat Seeker bags. So all the bags, all the autographs, all that stuff, man. So I have a ton of stuff. I'll be running Thursday, Friday. So probably Sunday, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next Friday, I have a big show a week from Friday. So just pay attention for that stuff. I do want to show one pickup. So one pickup, if you guys saw in there, I don't have a thing loaded. You be with Murat. So the funny thing is, so do you poo blind bags? Okay. Yeah, fan. Definitely love it all. I've been cool getting to know Murat via being there, witnessing stuff with the Wanted Comics. So I'd be in his live and I say, hey, are you going to have an NYCC? So we got the do you poop blind bags. So I'm like, hey man, what's up? He's like, yeah, hey, I got you bags. Like, what do you want? He's like, I got 4 over here. He's like, what 2 numbers do you want? I said, actually, I didn't know there were numbers. That's not true. I picked 2 out of the 4 out of his hands. Okay. So he opens 92. All right, cool. And then he opens the 4. And I said, hey, Katie's always 4. I said, if anything's going to hit, it's going to be this bag. So sure did. The 377 homage hit the one of one cracked ice. And he told me how to open them. The back bag was kind of sticking a little bit. So I was like, dude, I don't have scissors in the room. I'm going to want you to sign it anyway. Let's open them right here, man. So shout out to Murat. Do you poo? One of one cracked ice 377 homage signed by Murat, of course. So that was cool. I got a lot of books, but definitely only hit one of one in there, you know, especially in front of when Murat opens the bag for you and pulls it out for you. So that's cool. As good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. And with Rob Liefeld watching on right next to us as well. So
nice.
Nice.
Very, very cool. Shout out to Murat.
Ooh, I have one pickup too. Okay. So
beautiful.
I bought this
cracked ice.
Orange cracked ice BGS 10. Yeah, but it's a BGS 10 with like the 3 subgrades as 10s, and then the edges is centering is a 9.5. So there's that. Gorgeous. Yeah, so I was like, it was too good of a deal to pass up on, and then I feel like with his new shoe and him feeling healthy that he'll play the full season this year. So we'll see how the Grizzlies do.
Fingers
and
crossed.
Then
no gun charges.
Yeah, I know, right? And then if you're in Dallas this Saturday, I will be playing in Fort Worth for Laminate Fest.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That state of
So
folk.
I'm pretty excited about that. Probably our biggest show of the year. We're playing at a music festival.
That's dope.
We don't play until 6, but we have to check in by noon.
Oh, wow,
it's so weird. Yeah. So I'm leaving Saturday morning like at 8 in the morning to play at 6 p.m. So
nice,
that's gonna be
man.
fun. I gotta take a nap at some time.
Before we end the show, we got Mark with us. Mark, that's pretty cool. We had the first 2 Unholy Grails be pulled, man.
Wild, man. Absolutely wild.
You're on mute. Your camera. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, man. I did a yee right there. That's what I call it. Yeah, man. That's just crazy. Because you're trying to figure out how many days, years it'll take to pull some of these. So that's awesome. Every time someone finds one, I think it's just great for the bag itself, where people gets it out there and they're like, I should be checking my books. So 2 have been found. Who knows how long it'll take to find the others, if they'll all be found. So but it's exciting, man. I want to show more of the cards when they send them in, but I don't know. We might try to get each person who finds one to take a photo with their thing, and we do that.
Yes,
because right now some of the stuff on the card, I don't want to put on there just because then we'll get forgers trying to make cards.
Hey, Mark.
So we don't want to
It's only been one day, man. We gotta wait a little longer.
No, dude.
How crazy is it, dude, that one of the original watchers who watched and chose the Unholy Grail name?
That's crazy. That's what you want is for people that are big fans to get something like that, and that's awesome. Dude, how weird is it that someone from Salem, Massachusetts gets finds it first? I don't really know who got it really first. Timothy could have, because it's the time that they sent the email. So
yeah,
that's crazy though, man. It's been crazy today. I woke up and I had all these messages, and I was like, oh, I'm not reading those. So I let my wife read them, and she's like, no, you need to read these. And dude, the outpouring of love I'm getting people to say, look, I was able to take my kids in there last night to stores, and they had midnight events, and and then some people saying it was just such nice stuff. I'm hearing from people today. I know that there's people out there in forums and online somewhere that are saying, hey, I'm not getting good ones. They're upset, right? Because they're not pulling something good. That's just, that's kind of the thing with the blind bag, right? Half the people are going to say, these are the best things ever. I'm pulling all kinds of good stuff. When the other half are going to say, I'm not, because it's not in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just a mix. It's chance. I can't help that. We try to do a great blend, a great mix. It is what it is. I think there's a lot more happy people than sad people, but the ones who reached out to me are very happy with it, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the next one, and
this got pulled too.
Hey,
Look
Mark,
at this.
It'd be cool if you reiterate what I asked you the other night, and you said to us privately that so there's not going to be a redemption timeline for these either. That you're going to hold the books, and they're going to somebody pulls it 5 years from now. You're good. They're good to go.
I'm the holder of the books, right? Mm-hmm. So as long as I'm around, as long as Keen Spot's email that's on there will work, I will send you your book, because I want that to happen. So I will hold them here when I get them all done. Right when they're here, I will probably have them displayed behind me on a wall or something, showing them off until each one's taken down and sent out. Okay. And if it takes years and years, as long as I'm around, love to send it to you. So I want it to be where somebody does want to hold some of these back and put them away. I'm not going to devalue your bag, right? And the same thing goes for the winter bags we're doing on FOC on Monday. I want it to be something that you get to enjoy and have. And man, how bad would it be if you forgot you had a bag, you open it up, and then you write the people and they say, oh, we're not going to honor that. No way I'm going to do that to somebody. So we're doing it. We're going to get the bags. They're going to be great and everything. The guys that turned it in tonight, we told them it's going to take about, we're taking 4 weeks. I just want to give a big estimate. We're getting them fast tracked. We're going to get them quick, but and then we can't wait to show them off when they're here and graded. And so yes, you could keep, but we'll do it forever. But I don't say forever, because one day I won't be here, but we'll do it as long as I'm around.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 3 hours. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to go hang out, shoot the shit for a little bit. We love you guys. Make sure you guys check out all these guys' social medias. Check out all their sales. Go check out Yee in Dallas with State of Filth. And we'll see you guys Friday night, the House of Stein. And then Saturday night, you guys, we're going to be doing some Major Dragon comic book drama style. We'll see you guys there. Adios.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.